Yeah, Bobby, I don't know what the hell how happened there. I have no idea. Yeah, we're back, Madwood. I copied the friggin' address up there and put it in there, and I'm like, what the hell? How did white chipmunks come up? I don't know. But anyways, I put the link in there. If anybody wants to join me, you can. I'll do it again just in case. What the hell, man? That was ridiculous. So, anyways, there it is. That's that should get you in the thing if you want to come in here. So, anyways, I just watched this stupid Super Bowl thing, and my God, man, it was ridiculous. Uh, it never turned out like I thought it would. Like I said, I've been drinking. Oh, Tom, my God, do I got to put it in again? All right, let me do it again one more time for you, Tom. All right, I'll do that one more time here, and do that and do that, and yeah, there it is. Uh, yeah, I've been drinking since 10 o'clock this morning, man, and I'm really ready for bed, but I thought I'd get on here for a while and see if I can get a couple of people on here. I uh, I made a shit ton of food today, man. I got my pit barrel cooker today and tried that out, and it wasn't perfect. It's a learning curve for me, but I will say they probably were the best ribs I ever made. I know Terry said they was the best ribs I ever made, so go from there. So I was happy with that, and I made some shrimps and some wings and some macaroni and cheese, and I made some baked beans out there on the Weber kettle, and yeah, the ribs turned out the ribs turned out fine, Tom. I probably could have left them cook a little longer, but I was trying to do so many things today that I was just like, man, I got to get all this timed out. And oh, let's see, we got Mr. Buttplug himself coming in here. What's up, hobo?
Howdy.
Uh,
We have 21 people in the newsletter. Now I have to actually come up with a fucking newsletter. I hate all you fuckers.
no, actually, you have to come up with my butt plug fucking T-shirt first. I told you, dude. I've been pushing this shit for a long fucking time now, man. Tyler, Colin, how you guys doing tonight? Uh, but yeah, I was I was really happy with my pit barrel cooker ribs today. Like I say, I've got some things to learn in there, but for the first time ever doing them, and for Terry to say that was the best ribs I ever did, that tells you a lot. So yeah, I thought they were decent. In fact, we did a video today, and I was cutting the slab up, and I got into I don't know the third or fourth bone, and I cut it up, and I picked it up, and looked at it, and I said, "Man, that's the prettiest fucking rib I ever did." So, yeah, so I was happy with it. But yeah, I got a few things to learn, and we'll go from there. But for a starting point, I can't be more or I can't be more happier than where I started from today. So there you go.
So you didn't drop them into the coals?
No, and I didn't follow your instructions. I didn't use the two hook method. Uh, I when I first put it in the when I first hooked the rib with that hook thingy, that hanger. I didn't have it fully centered, and I thought it was kind of wonky. So I pulled it out, and because I went into the after the second bone, I just went on into the third bone underneath there and did it like that. And that was kind of a pain in the ass trying to get it off of the rebar when I was doing that. But I figured it out and it worked. And no, I was real happy with it. Yeah, I was real happy with it.
Just takes time.
So yeah, I just want to know. I mean, I knew that, and like I say, I said that right off. You know, it's going to take me a while to figure this out, but yeah, I was more than happy with my first cook. So hey, Darnell, what's up?
Hey, Keith, the one thing I will tell you is, like, tomorrow, get all the ash out of the bottom of that thing
Yeah,
because moisture will set that up like concrete.
right.
Or if you have a neighbor kid like mine who decided to shove the hose in there and go, oh, look, I can squirt it through this rebar hole.
Well, I got mine sitting in the garage, and I cooked them outside in the driveway there, and I uh, I got them done cooking, and I let that thing sit out there for probably a good 5 hours, and it was still warmer than I want before I put it back in the garage. But I went on ahead and did it.
Right.
You know, I think the way the temperature is here, you know, I'm okay. But so yeah, I mean, it was still warm. You know, even 5 hours after I you know, got done cooking. Uh, but yeah, and I actually the only thing I had to do, believe it or not, I had to install the handle on top of the lid.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you about that.
And Terry went out this morning for a while, and I unboxed it and everything, and I put the handle on the lid, and I told Terry I did that, and she said, "You put it on right?" And I said, "Well, I don't know, but I think I did." I said, "I almost waited until you got home so you could do it yourself," but I said, "Fuck it, I'm going to try it myself." And I don't know. So I got it on there, and it's working. Love life. How y'all doing, man?
I don't know if there was one in the box because I don't know what all came with it, but they have a thing that's a corn on the cob holder that'll hold four corns that you can hook.
Yeah, I didn't get no corn. I didn't get no corn hose.
But you have to. I ordered mine separately, but that thing makes fucking great corn too.
Hey, Carla. It did come with two seasonings of their two packages of their seasonings. And I figured it was a pit barrel cooker the first time. I'm going to use their all-purpose rub, and so I used that on the ribs today. I didn't use any binder. I just sprinkled their stuff on there, and now I used some rib rack barbecue sauce on them, and the bourbon flavor, and yeah, Terry liked them. The boy came in and he ate. He liked that sauce on them, and so yeah, all in all, it was a big success here for Keith today.
Well, good job, man.
So, yeah, I then I skewered some shrimps and made some wings, and I put Uncle Steve's gator dust on both of those. And made my baked beans and my macaroni and cheese in the oven, and I did my beans out there in a cast iron skillet out there on the Weber kettle. So yeah, I did a lot of shit today, man. I yeah, I think I did good. I'm gonna give myself a win-win, and all in all, I'm gonna give myself an 8 out of 10 for the day. So yeah, I'm happy.
Sweet.
And now Hobo's got 21 on his site. I'm super happy for that. Pretty soon we'll have merchandise on there for y'all to go buy. And
I think I'm only going to offer merchandise to people that are subscribed. It'll all be through the newsletter.
oh my God,
It'll be like the most underground fucking company of all time.
you got to offer that Sequoia to everybody, dude.
I think I found my niche.
I never lost a niece, so I didn't have to find her. Hey Kevin, how you doing? Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, I watched that stupid friggin' game today, and let me tell you something, man. First off, I told Terry this afternoon. I was reading on the before the game came on. I was reading on the news. No Budweiser commercials tonight in the Super Bowl for the first time, and half the fucking commercials on there. Well, I'd say a fourth of them was for Budweiser products. And I'm like, well, hell, we just didn't see any Clydesdales, but hell, it's all Budweiser. I'm like, what the hell? So that was weird. Where was I going with this? Commercials. Oh my God. Probably the worst commercials I've ever seen ever on a Super Bowl. I mean, these were just ridiculous today. I was like, they made no sense at all. Actually, I think of all the commercials, and this one company had like 39 of them in there. It was something about Paramount. The highlight of the day for me in commercials, I got to see Beavis and Butthead half a dozen times. And that actually was the highlight of the commercials to me. The halftime show, I don't. Oh my God, that's just. I never heard of nobody called The Weekend. This dude really needs to get a fucking day job. I don't know who he is. Never heard of him. Never seen him. Never listened to him. He really needs to go get a fucking day job. Go be an accountant or something. Because he damn sure ain't a performer. So, anyways, that's my thoughts about the day. And the game just sucked. I never thought it would go that way. And that's all I got to say about that.
I didn't watch a single minute of it. I was watching Law and Order.
I thought I think I've watched every Law and Order that was ever made, so I don't watch it anymore. I got to take this hat off. Look at my bald head.
You just like showing it off.
Do what?
I said you just like showing that off.
Well, yeah. Wait a minute. Hey Shane, how you doing? Carla, you thought it was a pretty good halftime show. My God, Jesus Christ, man. Haven't you ever seen any real entertainment?
Hey, everybody has their opinion.
No,
We haven't. You've been told that before.
How many of you have ever heard of this fucking Weekend guy? Who ever heard of Weekend before? Hobo, you ever heard of him?
I don't even know what you're talking about, Keith. I didn't watch a single part of it.
No, I'm saying the halftime show. Instead of having Whitney or who was it that lost her bra that year?
Elvis Presley.
Okay.
Janet Jackson.
Okay, Janet Jackson, and then we had the Rolling Stones. We had Aerosmith one year. Hell, I think fucking Vanilla Ice played one year. I don't know, but these guys were all, whatever. This fucking weekend guy, I never heard of him. Gregor, thanks for the super chat, dude. Much appreciated. Jesus.
Oh, Canadian Jim just took claim of him. He's Canadian.
Oh my God. No wonder I couldn't understand. All he did was go, ooh, ooh, ooh. That's all he did. I was like, now I understand. He was out there calling an elk or moose or something. Oh, I didn't. I've never heard of this guy, man. And
so what you're telling me is me watching Law and Order reruns was a better.
Oh my God, you had a good time, dude. You had a good time. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I'm. Darnell says Weekend is from Canada and one of my favorite artists. Oh my God, I never.
Pete,
Carrie, what?
shut up.
Dry up.
You dry up.
Maybe I don't want to say this, Keith, but maybe you're just getting old.
Oh, I got old a long time ago. Old long time ago. And but I never heard of this guy, and he didn't turn me on one bit.
Okay, enough of the Super Bowl.
Not one bit. So
there are guys who turn you on.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Go on.
Ozzy, Keith Richard, yeah. Guys like that, yeah.
They didn't have enough handicap parking in the parking lot for those guys to come.
No, but see, they're old like me, and we all did drugs, and we're all still alive. And so, yeah, so I'm like that. But no, this new shit, man, I just can't understand it. I really would have rather listened to Vanilla Ice. I could have understood him at least. I mean, this guy, I ain't kidding. All he said was ooh ah ooh ah ooh ah. Like I said, he was like bellowing for a fucking moose to come around, and I'm like, what the hell, dude? Oh, well, it is what it is. That's just me.
All right, while you're still on your rant, I'm going to go make another drink.
I'm not ranting, but what are you drinking tonight?
The same thing I drink every night, bourbon and Diet Squirt.
No, you were drinking that special reserve.
Oh, that bottle died.
Jim Beam the other night.
Yeah, that bottle got killed last night.
What are you doing now?
I think it's Ezra Brooks.
Oh, okay. All right. Go make you a drink, and I'll see who else wants to yell at me about my opinion. Oh yeah, Shane, I can do that. Y'all kids, get off my damn lawn. Get out of here. Yeah, I don't need no kids in my yard. Damn. Not unless they got a lawnmower. A little fish in the kitchen. How you doing? Yeah, Tyler, I am a natural. I don't I'm not gonna go into that. That'll make too many people mad. But Shane, were you talking about kids in your front yard? I'll tell you a little story here. My brother lived in a place once, and the street that he lived on, about 3 houses down across the street was this one of the neighbors there. And this guy was real funny about his yard. And anytime a kid in the neighborhood would get even within 5 foot of his yard, this dude would come out and start screaming at the kids. And my brother said this guy would just go, nuts. Stay off the yard, get away from my yard, all this stuff. And he said this stuff went on and on and on. And if a kid ever got close to even stepping on his yard, this dude would just go berserk. And so my brother said one day he went out there one night, like at 2:00 in the morning, with a bottle of Roundup. And he just went around this guy's yard with this Roundup. And he just squirted all this Roundup around it into like a bullseye configuration. And he said, I made 6 or 8 of these configurations in this guy's yard. He said, so in a couple weeks later, he said his yard was all screwed up, man. I was like, man. But my brother was like, man, he would yell at these kids if they would get, even close to his yard. They would still be on the sidewalk, but this guy would just go berserk. And he said, I got tired of him yelling at the kids. So I went out there one night and paid him a visit. I was like, oh my God. So, yeah. I was never like that. I'm not going to do that. But, oh. So what y'all do today that was exciting other than watch Law and Order like hobo? Oh. Yeah, Jenny, I watched the game until I think there was 3 minutes and 46 seconds when I turned it off. I'd seen enough by then.
It's the first and only time somebody's won the Super Bowl in their own stadium.
The first time they ever played in their home stadium. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Trust me, Gregor, I would love to go through my front yard and do nothing but spray Roundup in it. Because I hate mowing grass. I hate mowing grass. So, yeah. What'd you do today, Tom? I done told you what I did. What'd you do?
Oh, look, Kent showed up.
Do what?
I said Kent showed up.
Kim. Oh, Kent. No, Kent was in here earlier. Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. But while you're here, Kent, I gave Terry your address, and I got all the stuff in there, and I said, there's the box. Box all this stuff up for Kent. I want to send it to him in the morning. So when I go to bed, Terry's going to box all that up. I'm going to take it to the post office to you in the morning.
You know how to box something up?
Some of it I know you're going to like. Some of it I don't know if you're going to like. Some of it I don't care if you're going to like. And some of it, you may get a surprise out of it. So you got a little bit of a few things coming to you. So there you go.
Hey, you still got that small bottle of rub that I gave you that says hot on the top?
Oh no, fuck you, hobo. No.
You should throw it in the box for Kent.
No, I couldn't do nothing with that stuff, man. I couldn't do it. And Tara's nephew come over here one day, and he was doing some weed eating and shit. And he likes spicy stuff. And I said, dude, I'll give you something to try, and if you like it, I'll let you have it. But if you pass out, I'm not going to let you have it. Okay. I mean, this is fucking gnarly, man. This would hurt most people. And I gave him the bottle or the jar, the can, or whatever it was, the container. And he shook some in his hand and he tasted it. Oh, yeah. Are you serious? You're going to let me have this? Please leave. Take it away. Go. You ain't left yet? Because I told him, I said, man, I don't want you taking this and then, having a heart attack and fucking dying and your mother blaming me for the rest of her life. I'm like, man, this shit hurt me. I'm like, man. And back then, I could still take heat, not like today. I can't take the heat like I used to. But man, I was like, oh my God, yeah. He was more than happy to take it. Like, oh yeah, this is good. I can put this on eggs. I, well, yeah, go ahead. Man. So anyways, so yeah, he got that, not Kent. But yeah. No, I used to could take that hot stuff, but not anymore. I've got 2 or 3 videos of me eating taste testing hot sauces and eating scorpion peppers and ghost peppers and shit like that. And I just can't do that anymore. I just can't do it anymore. The heat just kills me.
Right.
I still got a half a dozen bottles of hot sauce in the kitchen, and and I still put hot sauce on my eggs and stuff like that. But the really hot stuff, I just can't do anymore. So, but
Kent would like you to put the link in the chat, Keith.
Oh, okay. Let me see if I can do that without putting a fucking other thing in there like I did a while ago. Okay, there you go. It's in there. But other than that,
What are you drinking tonight?
Do what?
What are you drinking tonight?
Miller. High Life. We got Kent. And now we got Lip. And now I got to move Hobo.
I'm glad to see that me and Kent both decided to go plaid tonight. He probably changed shirts to match.
What's up, Kent?
How we doing, gentlemen?
I'm just finishing off my day of drinking beer.
Well, I'm about doing the same. Actually, embarrassed to show you how much of a half gallon of vodka I've hurt today.
What flavor?
Tito's.
Really? Okay.
Let's put it this way: it's not gonna make it through the night.
Are you?
Hopefully. Oh, crap.
So yeah, Terry, get your shit boxed up tonight, and I'll take it to the mailbox in the morning and send that off to you. And I hope you enjoy it. There's one thing in there, Kent. I have been looking for. Well, actually, there's 2 things I've been looking for. Damn near a year, and this company just I don't know if it's because of the Chinese disease or what, but they just quit fucking selling it, or at least you couldn't find it. So recently, I was able to find one of the objects, and so you're getting one of them. The other one, I don't even know if you can go to their website and find the other one. But so, anyways, you're going to get that and some other stuff, and I'll think you'll enjoy it.
I'm sure I will, as long as it's not a wooden butt plug from woodenbuttplugs.com.
I knew that was coming.
I don't know.
I saw you laughing, Hobo.
You ain't getting one before me. That ain't fucking happening, dude.
Fucking Chris, you know me too well. Damn it. He knows when I see that on the bottom of the screen, I'm going to plug that damn website. I'm telling you.
What the fuck is Hobo doing playing with a rat? He always had cats before.
His name's Lep.
That's Lep. Hobo is
Lep. Yeah, Lep. That's what I meant.
I'm dog sitting, man.
What kind of dog is that?
Dog?
French bulldog.
It's a puppy.
So when it goes outside, it goes wee wee?
It goes wee wee on Lep's carpet.
See, that's why you need one of them little dogs like I got, like Rick Lindo's cousin.
I got pee pads. It's
You know,
still little enough for pee pads.
They don't work, Lep. They don't work.
No, not at all.
Okay.
I learned that 40 years ago. They do not work.
Maybe
Keith,
a spot like that.
Keith, I got a Chihuahua, okay? So they have no hair on the inside of their legs or their belly.
Yeah, I know what a Chihuahua is.
Chihuahua is what my son calls it. And he's like, Dad, you can't yell at me because that's how it's spelled. But we got a half inch of snow today, and that little shit doesn't want to go outside. He's Hispanic. He's a hot weather dog. He doesn't like he doesn't like 0 degree weather. So we have the pee pads in the garage, and I put him on it, and I say, Chico, go potty. He looks at me like, "Now you ain't beat my ass for peeing in here. You beat my ass for peeing in the house." And I cannot. If there is a 1/4 inch of snow, he will not go through the dog door outside. He's like,
yeah,
no,
he's getting drugged through the snow.
I watched a video.
He's not like Ryan's Chihuahua. Our Chihuahua is not that well endowed.
I watched a video the other day.
Friday.
I watched a video the other day, and this guy said that they took a Doberman Pinscher and they breeded it with a sewer rat.
Impossible.
And they came up with the Chihuahua. That's where they come from. And I just thought, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Because Chihuahuas are some of the most ferocious dogs in the world. They're just tiny. But yeah, no, I know. I've known a lot of people that had Chihuahuas in their day.
Well, little Chico, he doesn't know his own size, and you know he's such a dumbass. Whoever gets home, there'll be somebody in the house, and they'll walk in the door. The dog will automatically start barking. You can be home for 2 hours and just knock on a wall. The dog will start barking.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, you dumbass, we're all here.
Can you see the scar? I got a
Is that where Lisa caught you with a left cross or what?
She had, but no.
Good for her.
It's a perfect Y. I swear to God. Perfect Y. Like alphabet Y. And I was like 8 years old. and I was going to an amusement park with my dad. Divorced family, so I'm with mom. Dad's coming to pick me up. I go give mom a kiss. Chihuahua come underneath the blankets, man, latched onto my bottom lip.
Is it capital Y or lowercase?
Capital.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it was an over 5 pound Chihuahua then, because if it was lowercase, it'd be a
Right.
4 pound.
Right about 4 or 5 pounds. Yeah.
Okay.
Hanging off my bottom lip.
Here's
Well,
left
I've
trying to shake
known
the
a
dog.
lot of people.
I
I've
think that's
known a
what
lot
did
of
it, is
people
I shook
that
it.
know Chihuahuas, and they're always yapping. They're always shaking and shivering because they're always cold. And if you're not holding them because you're their owner, they're trying to bite you.
Ours
Or they're
doesn't get
barking
cold.
at you.
Ours
know,
doesn't get cold much because he's spoiled.
Yeah.
And anytime he's in the house, which I never am unless I'm sleeping, the little shit's on the couch with the wife or one of the kids, and he has 2 blankets over him. So ours doesn't shiver unless he's outside
Yeah.
because he's a spoiled little freak.
But yeah,
But-
and they're what I always wanted to call wannabe dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of like miniature poodles and shit like that, and dachshunds and
Right. I grew up with
Pomeranians
Rottweilers.
and all that, or all that shit. Little bitty dogs that want to be dogs.
Yeah, it's a
But,
goddamn
some of them things-
I do have to say one thing my Chihuahua can do that 2 boys from Ohio can't do.
Lick our own balls.
That and gracefully walk down steps.
Oh,
Hey, I'm just here for speed records, Ken.
I know. I just threw my 2
My-
Ohio boys under the bus.
hey,
I'm sorry. I love you, but y'all a bunch of idiots.
hey, his was speed, my pin by action.
We had a black lab and a Great Dane, a black lab and a bull mastiff mix.
Oh,
And he
nice.
wouldn't walk down. He wouldn't walk down 2 steps if they were in front of him. He would not. He was scared to death of steps. He wasn't going to have nothing to do with steps. And he was real little. We got him, and he fell down the stairs going into the basement one day. And from then on, he would not have nothing to do with steps. And he got to be like, he was over 110 pounds at one time.
Oh yeah, you get Mastiff in there. That's going to be a big dog.
Yeah, he was huge. He was actually he could. Ken, I'm not kidding you.
Stand up, wise.
He could bite me on my arm right here. Okay, he could actually bite me right here. And I could feel him crushing the bone in my arm. I could literally feel that. And then when he took his mouth off of me, and I looked at my arm, there wasn't a mark on it.
You know why you can feel that, Keith?
Because he was biting me. He was crushing my bone.
No, because you didn't have enough hands.
Oh no, we would just be playing and stuff. I mean, he wasn't ferocious. We were just playing.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes he would just clamp down on me, but I mean, he would bite so hard, I could feel him crushing the bone in my arm. But yet, he never left a mark. Never, not one mark.
Because he's well versed in child abuse. It's only child abuse if you leave a mark 24 hours later.
Terry used to yell at me. Terry used to yell at me because me and him would be playing. And she said, "Now you're going to get hurt. He's going to fuck you up. I don't want to hear you bitching about it." And I'm like, no. Me and the dog is fine. We're playing. And so, yeah, we'd get rough sometimes. And But yeah, I mean, sometimes he would just clamp on to me, and I'm like, whoa, man. But he never left a mark on me. Never left a mark on me.
How old was he when he did that, Keith?
When I first got him, I couldn't even wrap him around this beer can. That's how small he was. His eyes was barely opened.
Right, but when he clamped, okay, so you had him from a pup.
Oh,
obviously.
yeah. When he could clamp on my arm, he was probably 8 months old.
Yeah.
7 months old, something like that.
So he knew who Daddy was.
Oh yeah, I had the beer. Yeah, I had the beer because he drank my beer. I had the TV remote. I could turn NASCAR on for him, and yeah.
Now, Keith, you just opened up a can of worms.
Sorry,
I just got disowned by my in-laws.
because of NASCAR.
Yep. We have, my wife and I got married, well, coming up on 16 years ago at a NASCAR dirt track. Okay. I was a flagman at the dirt track.
Yeah, I've heard you talk about that before.
But we get together with my in-laws every second Sunday. So we have a Facebook Messenger group. Hey, what's everybody bringing for second Sunday? For dinner. And I said, since it's Valentine's Day, I am spending second Sunday with the ones I love the most, which are my smokers, and we're going to watch the Daytona 500. My mother-in-law fucking called me. Are you seriously not going to be here for second Sunday?
Nope.
No, don't worry about it, Mom. No, because when I go to Mom's house, I got to cook. And I said, don't worry about it, Mom. I'll be there. It's just that I'm bringing my own TV.
Yeah. Well,
And she's like, you're doing what? I said, I'm putting a fucking TV in your kitchen and I'm watching the 500 while I'm cooking.
right.
And she's like, are you serious? And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
I said,
we all
you were there when I married your daughter. It was at a racetrack.
We all have our priorities.
You know how okay, Hobo, I know you can probably relate to this, and Lep, you too. You know how most mother-in-laws drive you to drink? My mother-in-law buys the beer for me to drink. I got the best mother-in-law ever. She's a little scatterbrained, and she's like 80 years old like Keith, but she's amazing.
She buys him the beer so he stays away.
No, she buys me the beer so I show up, Keith.
Mine would buy the meat so I could cook. She'll stick around while I'm drinking and be fun with me, but she ain't gonna buy. She'd rather supply some food.
Well, she does that too because my father-in-law used to be a meat cutter. Used to work for BPI, Beef Products Incorporated. Every Christmas, we get a 10-pound tube of hamburger from my father-in-law. Okay.
You'd think after all these years you could at least get a fucking prime rib or a chuck.
Oh, shit. Keith, I get anything I want for cost. Hell, I got a brisket resting behind me here, a prime brisket that was 17 pounds, and I probably cut, I don't know, maybe 2 pounds of fat off it.
Really?
You know what that cost me?
Nothing.
Exactly.
Now chuck roast is $3.99 by me, which is a good deal.
Winter on sale here. Yeah,
it's a good
I
deal.
get a kick out of the people saying I'm doing a poor man's brisket, and they get a chuck roast and cook it like a brisket.
Yeah.
Okay, I can get prime brisket
you don't have to deal with the two separates. for one.
Brisket here, I can get for, on a good day, $3.09 a pound for prime.
I get it. I can get it at Costco for $2.99 or $2.49 a pound.
Or Costco is between $3.09, $3.29. I ain't gonna bitch about $1 difference on a, you know, on
But
a.
yeah, it's prime though. That's what I'm saying. I can get
Yeah.
a prime brisket there for $2.99 or $3.09 a pound, $3.49 a pound, something like that. And I can't go anywhere here in town and get a chuck roast for that price.
Exactly
Yeah.
my point. I can get a choice brisket anywhere from $2.69 to $2.89, and it's $3.09, $3.29 for a prime. And then everybody says chuck roast is the poor man's brisket. Well, you pick up a 6-pound fucking chuck roast, and it's going to cost you $5 more than a 15-pound prime or brisket. How's that, poor man's?
I will say, while you're on the subject of brisket, I will say one thing I have learned. I'm not like you. I'm not a barbecue cook, okay? But I've made enough briskets to know you can go from a prime, which is here, okay, even on my level.
Okay.
But if you go to a choice, you see where my hand is?
Yeah,
No,
you're
you
playing.
don't.
You're playing
No, you
with your
don't.
junk, and I really don't want to see that, Keith.
No, that's what I'm saying. There is that much of a difference. And if you're looking at the price, if you're looking at the price at the store, it's 50 cents or $1 more a pound for prime than choice. You really want to get the prime.
All right, Keith.
I made enough of them.
I'm gonna debate you on that a little bit because
Well, up here. All right, let's get rid of Kent now.
if prime is up here, then you have choice, and then you grab your nuts with select.
Oh, we can't even get that here. We can't even get that here.
Because your top end choice will be very similar to a bottom end prime.
So I don't know what a top end choice is. Okay, our label just says prime and choice.
Right, but all that meat is graded by basically all the meat on a cow is graded by how they get the primal subloin.
Right.
So you're talking, you know, your ribeyes and your prime rib, your full loin. So that is what grades the whole cow. So you can get a choice brisket. It's graded as choice. A high-end choice is this much above a low-end prime.
I've never had one of those.
And then
I will say,
you get a select.
I will agree with you. I will agree with you on this point. I got a friend of mine that raises Angus beef. His family, his family has raised Angus for 100 years. Okay,
right.
Angus, when you go to the store and you look at that package of meat in the meat counter, and it says a certified Angus meat. Okay,
cab.
Right. Angus meat has like, don't quote me. I'm not sure on the levels or the numbers, but let's say there's 5 levels of Angus from A to E. Each level has a number from 1 to 5. So you can have an A1. That's the best there is. Okay, you follow me?
Yep.
You can have a C1. That C1 is just underneath a B5.
Correct.
Okay. But when you go to the store, your label just says certified Angus. You don't know what you're getting.
Correct.
It's a fucking Angus cow, you know?
Yeah, you got certified Angus beef is all you know that you are getting.
Right.
And typically,
this friend of mine that raises these cows, he called me one and he said, "You come over and we'll cook a chuck roast today." I said, "Okay, how you gonna cook it?" He said, "I'm gonna throw it on the grill." Nathan, you can't just throw a chuck roast on the grill. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna throw it on the grill just like I do a T-bone, and we're gonna cook this thing. I'm like, Nathan, you can't do that. I'm like, a chuck roast takes 4 hours to cook. You know, come on, give me a break here. Oh yeah, we can do this. So I went over to Nathan's house, and he took his 3.5, 4 pound chuck roast, and he threw it on the grill, and he cooked it just like he did a T-bone steak. It just fucking melted in your mouth. I mean, it just fucking melted in your mouth. He has, other than going to Lobel's in New York for some of their Wagyu shit, this dude's family raises the best beef I've ever had. And I have never had a bad piece of beef. And yeah, I've seen him take a chuck roast, cook it like a T-bone. I've seen him take round steaks, club or T-bone steaks, whatever. I mean, they've been grading their meat. I mean, they're really far up in the chain from A to E. You know, they're way far up in there. But I mean, you know, that's you know, and it comes from 100 years of breeding these cows.
oh yeah, we got a joint 30 miles down the road. It's Frederickson's Wagyu. And a couple of buddies of mine that I compete against once in a while because they do the bigger KCBS comps. Okay. They went out to Marietta, Georgia, competed against Bill from Chicken Fried, you know. Within 60 miles, I personally know them. I know 3 full-time KCBS teams. And that's what they use is Frederickson's Wagyu, which is here in Iowa, or actually, sorry, next door in South Dakota. And these guys in Marietta, Georgia, scored a 180 on brisket. So, you know, I know them. They're great guys. I love them to death. I don't want to cook against them in KCBS. I'll tell you that.
Hey, Trouble. What's going on, folks?
Oh,
we
shit.
got in here now.
Hey, wait a minute. Who let his kind in here? I hate the Tar Heels.
I did. I
hate the Tar Heels.
I was trying to get rid of that.
Listen, I can understand if you don't. I can understand if you don't want the sexy kind in here. That's cool.
Phil, I gotta tell you a quick story. And when you popped in, I saw you on the screen. I was like, This reminds me of my buddy Perry Cosby.
Okay.
Y'all know I'm in Northwest Iowa.
Yes.
We're not
All
in
right.
the hood.
And Kent's talking. It's going to be a minute. Let me
Go get some. Go
right
visit the little girl's room and have a cigarette.
All right.
My God rest his soul. My buddy Ron Hargens, Huggy Bear.
Yeah.
He used to work for the state. He did road crew. You know, he'd plow the roads in the winter and stuff.
Okay.
And Perry, our friend, would come in, and he's a brother. All right.
All right.
He come walking in the bar we all went to, and he says, "Who let his kind in here?" And everybody would be like, "Huggy, you can't say that." And he's like, "No, I hate Wells Blue Bunny employees. Who let his kind in here?"
Yeah.
He goes, "What? You think I'm racist?" Blah, blah, blah. It just starts spouting off and drink about 3 more beers, 4 more shots, keep going. And Perry come up, hey, Huggy, what's up? And give him a big old hug.
Right.
You know?
But listen.
So, I love that joke. Who let his kind in here? And then let people get offended and say, "Hell, you talking about? I don't like North Carolina fans."
There you go. Here's my thing. The only time you're not a brother is if you don't have a sister or a brother. That's it.
Amen.
Shit. If you got a brother, you're a brother. I want to shout out to Bobby Catton. Hey, Bobby. Hey, Bobby.
Bobby's awesome.
I know.
So what did I walk into? We got a black guy on the screen, and I walk into fucking Kent going something about he's racist or something.
No. We got black guy, white guys. All we need is a fucking Puerto Rican or Indian to be a perfect joke.
Wepa.
Hey, Phil,
Yes, sir.
just for the record, I'm part Indian.
Me too.
That is not a joke.
I'm not either. I'm not joking at all. And I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you what tribe because then you'd be like you're full of shit. So I'm not gonna tell you what tribe. But
well, I'll tell you, I'm part Lakota Sioux.
see, I got. See, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it because it would be so cliche, but it's still true. I'm not gonna say it. Oh, somebody said, "Hello, Daddy Cooks." That's Jeannie's joint, girl. If any joint is a friend of mine.
Phil, now you got to tell me.
Hello.
I will if you. Here it comes. The Blackfoot tribe. They come from the northern area.
Makes sense.
Double whammy.
There you go. You asked me.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Nope, that's all good.
Yeah.
You know, my grandma, who she passed 11 years ago at the age of 98.
Wow. See, not to stop your story. Well, to stop your story, my grandmother, my father's mother, passed away. She was 99. She died a month before her freaking 100th birthday. I was in drill sergeant school at Fort Benning, Georgia, when she passed.
God.
And they allowed me to go to the funeral and come back without having to, do whatever. But she was 99 and she passed away a month before her 100th birthday.
Hold on. I just saw something from Madwood Barbecue in the chat.
All right.
And he says he's Blackfoot.
Hey,
Terry, I met you a week ago.
Okay.
And I did not see the bottom of your feet, so I cannot verify you are Blackfoot.
Just because you
He
don't
said
cower,
Blackfoot, not
just
Dirty Foot.
you
He
don't
didn't say the
cower.
Dirty Foot tribe. He said the Blackfoot.
And by the way, when you look at Terry's YouTube icon,
Yeah.
okay, imagine Terry is a chia pet. Because when he walked up,
Right.
I was expecting this guy with a Josh and Babe Chrome Dome like his YouTube, and the fucker walks up with hair. I barely recognized him.
Don't penalize a guy for having follicles. That ain't right.
I thought he was follically challenged, but I tell you what, you guys know Ron from Four Seasons.
Yeah.
And Terry's family came out to meet me in Omaha last week at the cook-off. Great time. Yeah. Terry from Madwood.
I'm learning names, Kent. I'm learning names.
I'm helping you, Keith. There's a Geographical connection there, Keith. We're gonna help you out, brother.
That's awesome.
I got two things to say. One, where else could you get entertainment like this? Well, you got Hobo the entrepreneur, and Kent. He's the barbecue comp person.
No. Well, back.
And then you got left with a fucking chihuahua. And then you got one of our nation heroes, Daddy Gut.
I'm not a nation hero, man.
So fuck you are. Yeah, you are. And we're gonna go Daddy. Oh, okay, Daddy Cooks. Fuck, we're gonna go with Phil.
Right.
And,
Kid, like, come on, kid. But
This is time out. This is wait a fucking minute.
wait a fucking.
all right, go ahead.
So what says? Holy shit! This is holy.
We have an American badass in our presence, and it's Mr. Phil Riddick, Daddy Cooks.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying.
We got Butt Plug City right over here. Yeah, come on now. We just chilling.
I'm making America tight again.
So yeah,
You caught me off guard with that. You caught me off
Make
guard.
America tight again.
Wait. Hold on, I got
that.
Make America tight again. There it is.
what I want to say is,
Yes, sir.
This is free entertainment. You know?
I know.
Tip if you want, tip if you don't. I don't care.
Were you guys sitting here the whole time, or did you watch the Super Bowl?
Now we'll get to that in a minute.
Okay.
I want to make my other point, and then
All right.
I'll let y'all guys go fucking ramble on about the fucking Super Bowl.
I'm not a sports guy, but okay.
I'm not
Anyway, you were
either.
saying, Keith?
My other point was, you do your fucking podcast,
Yes, sir.
and you said you was going to have me on to do one of them.
And we're gonna do it.
And I am fucking bald headed, and I got no whiskers, and I look like a fucking what's his name, Clevis the turtle, or what you call it?
Fredo from Lord of the Rings.
No.
Do not. Wait. You are not gonna make him my precious.
Turtle.
Cecil the turtle. No,
Cecil.
it was Cecil the turtle.
It was.
And Hobo figured it out, and every time I looked in my mirror, I kept thinking that fucking turtle, and that's what I looked like.
Master.
But what I want to say is, Phil,
Yes, sir.
I really want to do your podcast. I know it's going to fuck your channel up.
No, it will not.
You're going to get a lot of dislikes. but I really want to get on there, and I want to talk and argue and discuss, and just be me and you.
When? If you listen, I've got a couple people scheduled, but if Keith, if you want to be on my podcast this coming it's Sunday. You tell me Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You're on my Facebook. Shoot me a message, and whenever you want to do it, we're doing it. You are priority over everybody else. You are priority because I would really enjoy that conversation.
No, because we could argue about a lot of shit.
And we can agree about a lot of
We
shit.
could agree on a lot more shit.
The point of the podcast would be two opposites can not only be opposites, but they can also agree. That is one of the most valuable podcasts that I could ever do.
So why don't you spin the 80s and do opposites attract?
Say that again, Lep.
Yeah, opposites
Do
attract.
80 spin, opposites attract.
I don't know what we'll name it. The important thing it would be the conversation.
It would be
Hold on. Too much happened at once.
Deep thoughts.
Was the CBS that used to have that show, Point Counterpoint?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
But the bad thing with us, I mean, our counterpoints would be our same points, and a lot of times.
And that's true. But see, the thing would be, it wouldn't be so much the difference in conversation because we have a lot that we agree on as though we have a lot that we disagree on.
Right.
What would kick people in the ass, especially the one that would see the video podcast, would be just seeing us.
Yeah. You got some. old H&S white bald haired dude here. Talking to me.
Your words, not mine. I would say my friend. You can say whatever you want. My thing is the important. But hold on, really, Kent? You got your hand up? Really? This is kindergarten. What the fuck? Anyway, hold on. The important thing about the whole podcast, and unfortunately, it would be more important to be a video podcast than a regular podcast because people would understand our conversation, but without the visual, it wouldn't have as much impact. I know, man.
I would love to do that with you, Phil.
Dude, you're on my Facebook Messenger. Shoot me a message whenever you want to do it. We'll do it. Let's do it.
Me, I'm fucking retired, so.
Me too. Listen, the only reason I haven't gone back overseas is because I am retired and I haven't gone back over. Like Kent's like my arms getting tired. Yeah, let's do that, Kent. I mean, Keith, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Kent,
You know, Phil, I have never met you, but I have tried for years. I'm like, dude, you fucking done enough, man. You don't need to go back over there.
it ain't over yet.
And no, well, you'll see. And when you said a couple of months ago, I'm really going to try to stay home.
Right.
And trust me, your wife wasn't more excited than I was.
Well, shit.
And I was like, yes. Stay your
You get her one of these
fucking
products,
ass
and she might have been.
I know.
Yeah, I was so happy to hear you say that. You know, that I was like, yeah, dude, you've done enough. And, you know, if you feel you got to go back, go back. But if you can stay here, you know, stay here.
I'm trying, brother. I'm trying.
I know you are. And
I got a lot of things in the fire. I got a lot of embers. Nothing's lit yet, but I'm trying I have a bunch of different things I'm working on. And if I don't have to go back, I want it all.
The door, I'll take them out.
So we'll see. I'm working on it.
And so now we can go back to the Super Bowl. I started this whole conversation off with that.
Well,
The halftime sucked. The commercial sucked. The game sucked. And
see
that's
now,
my opinion.
here we go. The halftime. First of all, you get some fuck called The Weekend. What is that?
That's what I said.
What the
are you?
fuck is that?
You're
The
some
Weekend.
That guy from North Carolina agreeing with this old bald-headed white dude from Indiana.
Dude, The Weekend.
Who
Now,
the fuck is The Weekend?
now I can understand that's your stage name. Whatever. Who's the backup artist? You know, Day After Yesterday. Who the fuck? Come on, man.
What did he do? All he did was stand there and scream, ooh ah, ooh ah, ooh ah.
And I was talking to my soon-to-be son-in-law and my daughter. Dad, it's The Weekend. I said, okay, I'll give him a chance. Let me watch him. Okay, and there was nothing epic. Fucker didn't dance. He didn't sing shit fucking special. You know, it ain't like you had Aerosmith, Michael Jackson, Prince, or you know, he didn't do shit special, but sing
Ooh
and,
ah, ooh ah,
and
ooh
walk.
ah.
So I was, and then you know the young people in the house were like, "What the heck? That's The Weekend." I was like, "Well, I'm waiting till fucking Monday now. Shit, if that's The Weekend, I'm not impressed."
Who's seen my
I've heard
post on
tonight that
Facebook?
he's from Canada.
Huh?
I've heard tonight that he's from Canada.
I don't know, but wherever he's from, he can go back to fucking.
I'm the same way.
He can go back. I'm not hating on the guy, but I'm older. I've turned.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm waiting on Monday because the weekend's fucking over.
I've turned into my parents. The music that I liked, and my parents were like, "What the fuck are you listening to? You're going to hell, whatever." So now my daughters, many of them are and I'm like, "What, Dad? Listen to it. I'll give you a chance." And I'm like this. I'm not getting it. Oh no, Dad, you didn't get the message. I'm like, you're fucking right. I didn't get the message. I didn't get shit. I didn't get it. I missed it.
I did not either. No, not at all. There was nothing there for me.
So I'm the old fucking bastard in the house, But now back to the game. Let me lead with this. I didn't give a shit who won. I didn't care. All right. If you had a repeat of the very first youngest black guy that won last year and a repeat of the very fucking youngest black quarterback to win again, cool. That would have been great. And now if Tom Brady won, he's the GOAT. Okay, he'll win 7 fucking times. It's still not epic. You got a repeat of who won last year or the guy who you expect to win. There's nothing epic here. It's just a good game. But the GOAT crushed his ass. I'm sorry.
There was no good game. And I'll tell you, in my opinion, the referees took Kansas City out the very first half.
Hey, Mr. Slurry.
Man, the Kansas City kicked Kansas City out the very first half. Come on, man.
The referees, the referees took. They were way too lenient on the flags, man.
Okay.
They were blowing flags right and left.
Okay. I got to confess, I'm not a sports guy. All right. A friend of mine was like, "Hey, man, the freaking Kansas City Chiefs are going to the Super Bowl." I was like, "Dude, I don't even watch hockey." So I'm not a sports guy. And I'm being facetious about that. But come on, man, sports is a thing. I'm from Chicago. I'm the guy that supports the teams from where I was raised or where I live. So I was raised in Chicago. So if Chicago ain't doing great, I don't care if it's the freaking Bears, the Bulls, the freaking Blackhawks, the freaking Cubs, or the freaking Sox. That's where I was raised.
Well, you got a long time to wait until the Bears do good.
I know, right? I know. That run was over. The Bears, that run's over, and same thing with the Bulls. Now I live in North Carolina, and they brought, what's his name? I can't remember his name.
Michael Jordan.
No. I'm talking football. What was his name? The quarterback. The Dap fucker. Cam Newton. Everybody was hoping. Okay, didn't happen. Got close. Now Cam Newton magically went to New England, and now freaking Tom Brady goes to Florida. He's still winning. What the?
Well, I tell you what it's going to do is, you're going to look at the 18, 19 years that Tom Brady spent in New England, and they always say hashtag the Patriot way. All right. Because it was always Belichick and Brady.
All right.
And the only reason Brady ever got in is because oh shit, what was the quarterback's name? He got hurt and Brady went in.
Okay.
And then became the starter. And I can picture the guy because I remember when Brady won the first Super Bowl. Bledsoe. There you go. I was going to say Drew Brees, but I knew that wasn't right. I knew it was close to that.
Different franchise.
And Bledsoe got hurt. And I remember at the end of the first Super Bowl, New England won.
Okay.
Is Brady he finished out the year and through the playoffs and everything. And the first thing he did is he looked at Bledsoe and said, "We won." I mean, he grabbed Bledsoe by the jersey and said, "We won."
Okay.
And then Bledsoe was traded to Dallas. And that was the end of the Cowboys era ever in professional sports, which, as a Packers fan, I'm fine with that.
I will say today, I will say today that I was never a New England fan. Never. I'm not a big sports or football fan to begin with, but I was never a New England fan.
Well,
But when Brady threw that first touchdown pass to who?
Gronk.
Gronk.
When he threw that second touchdown pass to who?
Gronk.
Hey, me and
I was
Mrs. Lep.
like, you
Me and
know,
Mrs.
them
Lep was
fucking
like,
guys, they've been together for years.
They have. Gronk,
They have traveled through the country and migrated south, and they're still doing it.
Gronkowski came out of freaking retirement.
And I'm like,
He came out of
he
retirement.
came out of retirement, and I'm like,
Yeah.
do you think Brady gave up his own money to bring Gronk out of retirement, like a cash settlement? Yeah, I'll give you 20,000 just to come out of retirement, and they're going to give you a contract.
I don't think he had to give him up.
I don't think he had to give him shit. I think Brady was like,
I'm thinking because them two guys was together.
right. I mean, I don't know shit from Shinola, but I'm like,
here's the thing from the north. When you get older, you migrate south. So yeah, Brady went south, Antonio Brown went south, and so did Gronk. The big three pieces, other than Leonard Fournette coming from Jacksonville to Tampa, which is technically south, they made a hell of a playoff run, and they won the Super Bowl.
well, back to what Lep was saying.
For a year or two.
To Lep's question, I don't think Tom Brady had to ask freaking Gronk to do shit. I think Tom Brady was like, I'm going to do this. And if you want to do it, man, we're friends. We've been together this long. Come along. And I think Gronk did it.
Yeah.
And
I don't
it
think
paid off. Now, I don't know.
Yeah. But my point was that as much as I hated the results of the game, the highlight of the game to me was when he threw that first pass to Gronkowski and it scored that touchdown. And I was like, after all these years, these two guys are still together and they're still fucking doing it.
That actually set a new NFL record.
Did it?
But yeah, what? 13,
from
15?
Quarterback to receiver connection for a touchdown.
Yeah.
They passed Montana and Rice.
Right.
I didn't know
They
that.
were tied.
They actually did it twice a game.
That first touchdown broke the record. The second touchdown
killed it
from Brady to Gronk extended that record.
Wow. When the first touchdown happened, I was like, "Oh shit, they're still gelling." When it when it happened the second time, I was like, "Oh shit, they're in trouble." Hey, Jules.
We got Jules in here now.
If you would have taken the quarterback out of the MVP race for tonight's game, it probably would have been Gronk. Because if you look at the behind the scenes things, some of the blocks he did for the running backs, and just the catches he made without scoring a touchdown, even though he had 2 touchdowns. Gronk had a stellar game. He really did.
Truthfully, I'd have to get to the referees because I really think they took Kansas City out of the game the first half. They throw so many chintzy ass flags that
I will disagree with that because first of all, Kansas City, if you can't score a touchdown, you're not going to win a fucking Super Bowl.
No, I understand that, but
go back another game.
You got to let people play, and you can't be throwing ass flags.
Browns versus Chiefs. You could speculate who was the better team to go from the AFC. Was it the Browns or the Chiefs? Now it looks like the Browns. It looks like the Browns because there was a bad call that didn't justify the game. But I tell you what, versus first half points versus second half points, it was flip flop. Kansas City scored all the points, 19-3. Browns scored. What was it? 16-3, somewhere around in there. So if they would have had a touchdown, so now there's actually a rule that is being looked at for goal line fumbles.
Right. They're talking about the fact that if in LEP, I know the player you're talking about.
Yeah.
And there's been plenty of debate about that. If a runner is like, or a receiver is going towards the goal line and they fumble the ball out of the end zone, it's a touchback. So it's the other team's ball.
Hey, look at me, Ken. So I dive this way, and you dive that way.
See, I prefer the rule the way it is, because if that defensive player can knock the ball out, okay. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, all you're doing is throwing more opportunity to the offense.
But you're talking about a game that happened already, man. That's the difference between if you spit, swallow, or turn around. Some shit's going to be different.
What they're talking about changing the rule. I like the rule the way it is.
Okay. I got to interrupt here. I got to interrupt. I don't know nothing about fucking football. We got to change this subject.
Let's change the subject.
So let's talk about Jules. How'd you going today? What'd you do today?
Man.
Short.
Back to the Super Bowl, when it started, we was frying chicken wings. All right, I'm cooking, we laughing, we drinking. I got my soon-to-be son-in-law saying some. Check this. This is funny. He came to me earlier this morning. I'm still in the bed. He knocking on the door. Knock, knock, knock. Are y'all good? Y'all meaning me and my wife in the bedroom. Knock, knock, knock. Y'all good? Yeah, we good, man. Open the door. He says, and I'm looking at him like, motherfucker, I'm in my bedroom. What? Anyway, he says, I made a bet with my dad, who I haven't met physically. I've seen him online. I made a bet with my dad, $50 on the game. I was like, okay. I got a $50 chance I might win. I said, but there's $50 that you might lose. He said, well, I ain't gonna pay him anyway. Okay. Wait. And then I was like, so what if he don't fucking pay you? He just looked at me. He did like this. And he walked the fuck out. Dude, now this man raised you. And you say, I'm going to make a bet, but I ain't going to pay him anyway. So what the fuck makes you think he going to pay you, man? Okay, so you guys just make an agreement to talk about some shit and money doesn't make a fuck? Come on, man. Get out of here.
That's funny.
He went from a win-win to a lose-lose situation.
It went to a neutral. If the game's won, you're going to talk about it. If the game loses, you're going to talk about it, but no money's going to be exchanged. Fuck out of my bedroom. Fuck you.
What play with Monopoly money.
I know.
But I want to know is,
yeah.
Were you okay this morning when he knocked on your door?
well, we were dressed again. Anyway,
I didn't ask you that. I just want to know, was you okay?
No, we were fine. We were fine. So I mean, he makes me laugh about so much stuff. He about a week ago, he's like, he calls me country folk. He calls me Mr. Phillip. Now he's in the military, but I'm older than him, so he calls me Mr. Phillip. He calls my wife Ma because he's dating. Well, my daughter is his fiance. So he calls my wife Ma, but he ain't got the balls to call me Dad because I'll punch him in his fucking throat. But anyway, yeah. So he calls me Mr. Phillip, but he calls my wife Ma. Anyway, enough of that. But he cracks me up.
That's what we call respect, Phil.
It is, but look, I'm not going to call you Dad. I mean, you're not going to call me Dad until you fucking married on your own, blah, 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 and you're a productive person in society.
I still ain't going to do that.
Right. Well, he says, well, Mr. Phillip, I'm like, yes, sir. What you talking about, young man? Well, after I got to save up money so we can get furniture and blah, 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 because once we get married, we can't stay here. I was like, you're very perceptive. Because you ain't fucking staying here, man. If my daughter's already said I do or I will. But once you get married, you have no time limit. Your time limit is before the wedding, or if you go to the freaking courthouse, whatever the fuck you do. That's your time limit. It ain't that. It's none of that. Look, None of this. We'll get married and then we'll move out of your house in 3 weeks. No, motherfucker. You got the idea right now. Because as soon as you guys get married, you're on your fucking own and you're out of here. This place. You're gone.
Which daughter is this, Phil? 1, 2, or 3?
This is number 2.
2. Okay.
This is my second oldest. And they've been dating. They've been dating for about 9 years.
Okay. So,
But, you know, before, this is the one I told the story about when I first met him. I came back from overseas and he's sitting in the living room and they're like, Dad, this is Ron. All right, shit, Dad, you don't get out of the bed? Oh, well, if I must. So I got out of bed. I walk in the living room. I see this kid sitting on my chair and I'm like, hey, you're Ron? Yes, sir. And he started sweating profusely. This dude sweated so much, I went and got a face towel. Rinsed it off so it was wet. And I'm like, dude, you need to calm down. And then the third degree started. And if some of my older videos, we talked about this. Where do you work? Oh, I don't have a job, sir. Where are you going to school? I'm not in school, sir. What are you doing? I'm going to... Okay, I walked out. I put on some shoes. Got dressed because I was out of scotch. I walked back in. I was like, hey, to my wife, because my wife and my 3 other daughters were giving him the third degree. And I was like, listen, I'm finna go get some scotch. And you're riding with me, short round. And everybody's like, what? And we got in the car.
Meet the fuckers.
I drove. We went to a freaking liquor store. It used to be a military area, but Fort Bragg sold it. But we go to this place. And while we were driving, I was like, this ain't gonna work, partner. I said, I don't like you at all. You ain't working. You ain't doing. If you want to talk to my daughter, 1, you're gonna freaking get a job. 2, you're gonna get an education. I laid it out. This is what I expect from you. If you want to talk to my daughter, we got to the liquor store. I was a dick. I made him carry everything. I handed him the basket and I'm throwing in freaking scotch and vodka and rum. I was trying to make that, I was going to drink it anyway, but I made that basket as heavy as I fucking could and I paid for it, made him take it to the car and he put it in the freaking, the car on his side. I drove back and I said, look, this shit ain't going to work and I don't expect to see you anymore unless you make some changes. Now, in his defense, right now, and he is downstairs right now in this house, not living here, but came for the weekend. He's a soldier at Fort Bragg, military intelligence. He has a degree in sociology right now, 4-year freaking bachelor's degree, and he's doing fine. And I call that, as a black dude to another black dude, each one teach one, because I could have said, fuck you, get the fuck up out of here. And he would have left. But if you give him motivation, and I think my daughter's vagina might have had something to do with it. Anyway, he was motivated. And now he has a college degree. He's in the United States military, freaking military intelligence. And
That's awesome.
there's more for his future. All right? And it might have been intimidation or vagina. I don't know. But it worked. The formula was successful as I look at www.woodbuttplugs.com smiling at me.
now, see, Phil, to me, a lot of people, their initial response to the way you reacted to him would be, you're a total fucking dick.
Yes, and I was.
But to me, my response to you is, that's why I fucking like you.
Oh, shit.
I'm like, yeah, fucking lay it out on the line, dude. I mean, here it is. You're a fucking bum, dude.
Okay.
You want to marry my daughter and you're a fucking bum?
Yeah.
That ain't gonna happen.
And that's how I took it. And fortunately, that's how he took it. Listen, I told him, you don't have a job and you need to work and go to college. And for 4 years, he didn't always have the same. He jumped around. He might have been at Walmart. He might have been at this place, but he kept a job for 4 years while he was in college, and he got his degree and then joined the military. Just because I would hope to think, because I said you're not good enough for my daughter, and if you want to talk to her, these are my requirements, and he met them, and that's beautiful.
All right, let me ask you this, Phil. Let me ask you this.
Yes, sir.
Let's say he didn't go into the military. Let's say he didn't go into college. He didn't do none of that shit.
Yeah.
But he didn't become a bum. But he actually got a job.
At 7-Eleven.
He was working for a farm store.
Settling.
You know, he was fucking toting fucking bags to the car, whatever. But he had a job doing whatever.
He wouldn't have cut the mustard, man. That wasn't my requirement. That wasn't what I expected.
Why is that? I mean,
because I told this young man
you had to have him more money, more prestige.
It was when I met this young man, he was kind of beaten down and trying to be thug, and that was good enough. Hanging out with the boys. Wait, hear me out. You asked me a question. Let me explain.
Job? Couldn't he just not had a job and held that whatever job it was?
That wasn't good enough. To have one of my daughters, I'll say it that way. To have one of my daughters, you have to be better than I am. Because to have the wife that I have, I had to be better than her father. And the way I am now, I had to be better than my father. It doesn't make a shit if you're a great man and you allow anyone below you to be below that. Come on, man. You want to be with my daughter, you have to beat me, equal me, or be better than me. Because my girls have a certain standard of living. Listen, my wife and my daughters get their hair and nails done. And that shit's expensive. Ask Julie.
Not to mention grandkids.
I'm sorry?
He's going to be the father to those grandbabies.
Exactly. But there's a certain standard of living that I hold for my family. And I cannot honestly accept anyone that's not going to try to beat or exceed that. Come on, man. I don't want nobody to drag my daughter down.
Well, I don't know, Phil. I've never had my hair or nails done.
Me neither. Other than a haircut.
The fucking old lady shaved my head the other night. I'm like, what do I know?
Well, I mean, I'll say this. My father did. He did whatever amount of time in the military, the Air Force, and I didn't want to join the Air Force. But
that's your fault.
The standard of living that I was raised at is normal for me. So then from that point, once I was an adult male, I wanted to be better than my father. So I raised that level. So my wife and my daughters are used to a certain standard of living. So now I'm being introduced to a younger penis to my daughters. A drive-by shooter, a motherfucker, whatever you want to call them. You get these people that's showing up that want to date your daughters, and I got 4 of them. I ain't got no look. I couldn't nurture and freaking inculcate fucking dicks around this motherfucker because I'm the only one that had one. I got a wife and 4 daughters. Okay. So I couldn't go on the offensive. I had to go on the defensive, if that makes sense. All right. I couldn't tell my boys how to go out and get booty. I had to freaking tell my daughters how to protect theirs. I hope that made sense.
It's a different ball game.
It's a different ball game when you're protecting the pussy as opposed to telling someone how to get some. Come on, man.
I got like 3
Kent's leaving us.
Bill.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to say good night to Kent.
Y'all have a good week. I got to go. I got to get up for work early in the morning. So y'all take care.
All right, man.
Thanks for dropping in, dude.
Be safe. Love you,
Hobo,
Kent.
Hobo, stop that shit.
You started it.
I do air quotes. I don't do air clitoris like you just did.
What's an air clitoris, man? What's an air clitoris, man? I don't know how to do that.
That's
Well,
one of
he
these.
you're going
You do one of
like
these.
having a fucking orgasm. I do air quotes when I talk about CJ working. I don't.
Kent, I can't help it. My finger game's better than yours.
Can't have a good one, dude.
I hate you.
Dude.
I hate you in a loving way. Jules,
Kent.
I love you.
Look, he said it and snuck out.
There you
Nasty
go.
ass. What is that? Clandestine nasty.
Yeah, then he doesn't have to hear the response. He just goes.
I know. Listen, I ain't going nowhere, Jules. I love you.
Click.
I ain't going nowhere. Shit, I'll look you in the face if I can't look. That's terrible. Anyway, what were we talking about?
We ain't talking about nothing. Whatever anybody wants to bring up. I think we've discussed everything we wanted to bring up, so we can bring up more.
Bobby says, "Love it."
I will say,
Yeah.
I did upgrade my StreamYard today. That's why I'm here tonight.
Nice.
And so, I mean, that costs a little money, but you know, fuck, you got to do what you got to do to bring your fans in. So,
I know, man.
I'm fucking loving these live streams, man. I am. I'm really loving them.
So is this guy down here.
The past
Wait. I'm good.
past 2 or 3 months, I've just been
That
going nuts with them, man. I know Hobo gets bored because all he's got to do is invent butt plugs and shit.
But
Oh,
hey,
but,
Here's the
hot
thing:
seat.
on a down night, like say
Yeah.
nobody's live, right? I'll find somebody and I'll send him. Come on in, and
Spread the word.
we'll entertain the chat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
But
not
hey,
it's not always
freaking-
being canned up. It's the people that's in this chat right now.
Hot
Look
seat
at everybody
2.0.
commenting with
Look.
everything we're talking about.
Rob just popped in. Hot seat 2.0 is great. I saw it. I didn't see it
3.0.
live, but I saw it after the fact, and keep the party rolling. Fantastic.
3.0. Kent.
Look at Rob.
Is it 3.
over
Yeah,
there.
3.0. Yep, 3.0. I'm sorry.
Look at Rob over there, Mr. Homeowner. He just donated $15 to keep the StreamYard rolling.
There you go. You got another month now, baby.
Fuck yeah, man. Yeah. Thank you, Rob. I appreciate that. Tell Mrs. Broomowner we said, hey, she's the boss of the family anyway, so it don't
Hey.
matter.
How she adapted that nickname is hilarious, though.
Mrs. Broomowner? Oh, man.
Yeah.
She fucking earned that title, dude. she fucking earned that title. I don't care what she says or thinks or does, and she can hate me forever, but she earned that title, and from here on out to me, she's Mrs. Broomowner. And yeah, I love her, man. I've told Rob I had only been on 2 or 3 of Rob's lives with him, and I had seen enough. Well, I hadn't really seen any of her, but I had not seen enough of her to know she was my favorite. I was like, yeah, she fucking rules that house, man. He ain't fucking kidding me, man.
Shit.
I am too old and been married too fucking many years, man. Mrs. Broomowner runs that house, and when she got that salt gun at that night, I knew then, yeah, she's the fucking boss, man. But yeah, Rob, I appreciate the super chat, man. Much appreciated, dude. And if you want to join us, man, you can. I mean, hell, here.
He said
I'll
he
put
didn't get much sleep this weekend. Well,
No,
I don't think
hell
you're
no.
going to get much
He's been
sleep from
online
here
till
on out.
4 a.m. all night, every week, every night this week.
Dude, it's a marathon now. It's not it's a sprint.
Yeah,
It's a
you know what's funny? What's funny
It's
to
a
me
sprint.
is we've been going through this fucking Chinese disease for a fucking year now,
Mm.
and nothing has happened. Nothing has
But us hanging out and
I
becoming
mean,
closer.
no, I mean literally nothing has happened. But in the past 3 months, the live chats have taken fucking off.
You know what's funny is,
You know, that shit to me is like, I don't know, maybe it's just me because that's the way I
it's not you. Listen,
look at stuff. But
what the funny shit that's happened is we've been doing this all the time. And you start looking at some of these shows, especially when the pandemic, whatever you want to call it, freaking virus, China virus, whatever the fuck virus. You watch the TV shows, and there were people, famous motherfuckers, doing this, trying to do it better than us. We've been doing this hot seats and live chats and shooting the shit all the time. And then you got these famous fucks trying to perfect it. Kelly and Ryan.
They get millions right off the rip because of their name.
Kelly Ripa and Ryan, when they started, Kelly was showing up in their pajamas until people started complaining. I'm like, these amateurs, professional TV people, you YouTube amateur fucks, because that's what they were, trying to figure out how to do this. And we had been doing this all the time. And now they're figuring out. But they're making crazy money. And listen, you watch some of these shows, you watch a news show, any news show, and there's a square with smart or stupid or crazy people talking, and they're doing the exact fucking same thing that we're doing right now.
My point is that what we're doing right now, there's 5 of us here.
Yeah.
We weren't doing that 9 months ago.
Yeah, we were.
Yes, I beg to differ.
Well, fuck you.
I was off on work comp before COVID hit. So.
I'm always the last one to be involved.
Exception.
I just know in the last 3 months, I have seen more live feeds, or maybe I have just watched more live feeds.
Yeah.
Okay. And to me, that's fucking nuts, man. I'm like, it just, I don't know, because I have always, and I'm not saying good, bad, or indifferent here. I'm just saying I'm always the last one to know anything. No, it has been that way with my life forever. I mean, you know, my best friend could get a divorce, and the whole town could know about it before I learn about it. A month later. You know, I'm the last one to hear about it. You know, I've always been that way. Okay, I just don't. I don't like to get involved in people's lives. I don't want to hear all the politics and the bullshits and you know, all this. So I try not to pay attention to none of this. And so these live feeds, I just never you know, did. But the past 3 months, I've been watching more and more of them. Yeah. And it just seems to me like the past 3 months, these things have really taken off.
I'll tell you why.
And so, you know, that's just, you know, the way I look at it.
I'll tell you why, Keith. Because back when we were doing last year before, 2 years ago, no one knew about Zoom. No one gave a shit. Zoom didn't exist. No one was doing Zoom.
It was
I
Skype.
Correct me if I'm
Hangout.
wrong, Keith. When did you hear about Zoom? I heard about Zoom last year.
The
Right,
first
but
time
before-
I heard about Zoom was with the old lady, and she had to do a Zoom call with her family.
Right.
Her mother is real elderly,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know, whatever. But they had to do a Zoom call because they got relatives from out of state and this and that, and they can't get together for a holiday or something.
Right.
That was last year. That was the first time I heard about that. And Terry got on here, and she tried setting this up and do a fucking Zoom call with her family.
Right.
I didn't even know what the fuck she was talking about.
And we're talking last year. Listen,
Yeah.
Zoom expanded. Facebook Messenger expanded. A lot of shit expanded because people couldn't go nowhere. Zoom exploded. And a lot of other social media multi-camera platforms, much like this one. All right, StreamYard. What the fuck did you know about StreamYard the year before last?
I never heard of it.
Exactly. Me too. Come on, these platforms exploded, and because people were supposedly supposed to stay at home, regardless of how you thought about it, some people embraced staying home, some people didn't. But expanding on the embrace of staying home and still trying to be connected, you have these things. You have StreamYard, you have Zoom, you have Facebook Messenger, you have freaking Pal Talk, and what's that other one? Shit, I can't even think of it. But you see my point. Because people are going to take advantage and expound on the opportunity of disadvantage, man. What do they call it? Freaking necessity is the mother of invention.
I don't know.
People need wooden butt plugs. Necessity is the mother of the buttplug.com. Come on, man. If you need it, someone's going to provide it.
People.
Phil, I am so old school. I remember ICQ. You ever heard of that?
You must be, because I don't know what the fuck
Okay. I'll give you even better than that. Not only remember an ICQ, I got banned from AOL.
Dude, how do you get it from AOL?
AOL chat.
I'm not going into that now.
We're going into that.
No, wait, you can't glaze over AOL.
That's gonna take a major fucking super.
Wait, AOL was so liberal. You can't glaze over that. What the fuck did you do?
I thought he was going to say RAM or ROM or something. You know?
But no, I'm
He
not
said
going
AOL.
into that. But yeah, I got banned from AOL for 6 months.
Were you promoting wooden objects?
No, it was natural, all natural. Yeah,
Wood is natural, my friend. Wood is natural.
anything that ain't unnatural. Well, no, I can't say that. I'm not going no further.
Hey, Rob.
Yeah. I got banned from AOL,
Right.
and I was for 6 months. Like, what the fuck? I did everything that everybody else was doing. Why you gonna ban me?
Wait. Not if you got banned. You were.
Oh yeah, I did, but oh my god, you've got mail. Not anymore.
Wait, you got mail because he found female. I don't know, man. I'm just playing.
Not anymore.
Jules was like,
Hey, Rob, if you're still listening, we got to keep on the hot seat sooner than later, and that's all we're going to talk about.
But wait, where's Bobby? See, Bobby can't. Bobby, you owe me something. Wait,
You just want to
You
see
told-
some
you acknowledged
tattoos,
it earlier.
bro.
Stop it. There you go, Lep. I just want to
Stop
see
it.
some tattoos, bro. Hey, tattoos, guys. I just want to see some tattoos.
Hey, you want to see mine?
No,
Wait. As long as they don't protrude, yeah.
no,
Long as your tattoos ain't poking out.
no.
No, I do. As long as they ain't poking out, I do. She said, "Stop it."
Anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun.
Jules says, "Stop it." Oh, that's funny. That's funny. You guys are funny.
Hobo, take over the show for a minute. I'm gonna go outside.
Oh, what a
You see what you did, Lep? You done scared the host away.
My bad.
No,
my bad.
I gotta go outside. Hobo, take over the show.
This is literally Keith going, "Hey, I'm the conductor of the train, and the bridge is out. Here you go, Hobo. Take over."
Exactly. That perfectly reminds me of freaking Back to the Future 3, the train.
Oh,
It's green. It's blue. Off the bridge. That's funny. Hey, Jules. How you doing? Jules, with your beautiful self, how are you, sweetie? How are you?
Doing good.
Thank
Arm's
you.
doing good. It's getting better.
Oh, shit. I didn't know nothing was wrong with your arm.
You didn't know what I did to my arm?
No.
Oh, she's Robo Woman.
Wait. Y'all hush. I managed to get a woman out of some clothes. Shit. That was great. What happened to your elbow?
See that?
Yes.
I fell
I'm
on
sorry.
my arm
I'm sorry.
and broke my elbow.
Ow, shit.
And my funny bone's not so funny. And had to have surgery to fix it. They had to put a plate in there and 6 pins.
How's recovery? I wish you the best recovery. You good?
Yeah. It's a month out of surgery about,
Right.
and I go back to work tomorrow. So
Well, thank God on the recovery. Not so much for work because work
I can
sucks.
still use it. I can't lift anything right now, but I'm not supposed to.
And that's she said I'm not supposed to. But I'm sorry. First I heard of it, and I'm sorry that it happened. But I'm glad that you're recovering.
It's my own fault. It's being a dumbass. A little whiskey involved. A little bit of beer.
Shit, girl. I've been a dumbass for years, and I'm glad I'm alive.
Yeah. Yep.
I've done some stupid shit from rappelling to jumping out of planes and going to war and shit. And
Me too.
I'm glad your arm's okay.
Me too.
Now, Jules got drunk dancing on a bar and fell down.
Yeah. So we've all done our share of
There was no stripper
propelling
pole either, people.
different platforms, guys.
Yeah. We've done some
Her
stupid
on
shit.
the dance floor, Hobo down the stairs,
Yep.
myself on everything that I walk on.
Everything that you walk on.
Oh no, man! There was an incident a couple years ago, man. Slipped on some ice, busted my back, dude. Like,
Oh,
That hurts so bad. Did that
it
my
was like
first
slow
winter
motion.
feet in the air.
Elbow.
Why is it when you bust your ass, the first thing you do is not worry about yourself, is look around and see who saw you?
We were with a couple of friends. It was like 4 of us, and we were all partying, dancing, listening to music, playing darts, just hanging out in their basement, and happened to be on the part of the floor that did not have carpet. It was cement.
Oh shit!
I got up and everything went and boom, down I went. Next thing I knew, I was trying to catch myself and landed on my elbow, and
Shit! I'm
I'm
sorry.
done. Fun was over at that point.
Yeah,
Not
look,
fun anymore.
it's all fun and games till something get broke. Now, normally we talk about furniture, but I'm sorry it happened to you,
Yeah,
Jules.
this time it was my elbow, so
Yeah.
it was my own fault though. Yeah,
I'm
live
sorry.
and learn, people. Live and learn.
But I'm glad you're getting. I'm glad you're recovering. I
Yeah, I
am.
just thought it was in my noggin
I
or
am.
something, you know.
And look, I'm more glad that my suavacious words got you out of the top for a second. I had a woman get naked.
No, she
not
didn't get
not
naked.
naked, but you know what I'm saying.
Nah.
Look,
I'll show you my
wait.
tattoo.
Oh, wait, hold on. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Where you at? Where? Listen, I'm like wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Where you at, Bobby? Where you at? Oh shit, that's ink. Oh
There's
hell.
a Trinity. Father, Son, Holy Ghost.
Look, you call it whatever you want, but I'll call it something different. Stop it.
I showed my tattoo. I don't care.
I'm just
I've
playing.
already seen the other one. It's kind of hard to
Thank you.
miss.
If I had I don't even have a tattoo. All I got is a birthmark, and it's right here, and you can't see it because the sun, because of the light. Some people say it looks like a butterfly, and some people say it looks like a dragon. I might have to take a picture of it, but you can't see it. I don't do tattoos because they're expensive.
They're expensive and they don't come off. And
Well, the come off part doesn't matter.
if you don't want to be identified,
And no shit. Look, if I could I would really like to have. If I could put a "fuck you" on my forehead with no repercussions, I would. But there would be repercussions.
Bill, you'll be fine. Just do it.
What's up, TJ?
Almost like fuck it, you'll be all right. No.
Say hi to CJ. Who's in here now. Let's say hi to CJ.
Hi,
Oh,
CJ.
hey, CJ, what's going on?
Let's say hi to
Wait.
CJ.
See,
guys.
Bobby says two of
Hi,
my.
CJ.
She says two of my
Hello,
tattoos
CJ.
were to cover my birthmarks.
yeah.
And well,
Justin Timberlake rocks.
let's see him, Bobby. Let me stop. I'm flirting. I'm shamelessly flirting with Bobby Kent. I'm sorry.
You better
But
look
on
out
her
there,
arms is
Phil.
beautiful. The
Almost
color is
sitting right down
gorgeous.
there next to her.
The color, whoever did that did good work.
Kitchen Queers is in here. Hey, what's up, guys? How you guys
Hi,
doing?
Hey, can I show
First
my
time we
tattoo
see
now?
you guys out here.
Now that they're in
Oh,
here, can I show my?
No.
Yeah.
Good hard no.
Queers is in here.
we got to know from Wooden Butt Plugs.
Young boy. That's bad boy.
I've seen you out of your clothes way too many times on fucking YouTube, Lep.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I do have one more, Phil, but I'm not going to show you. But it's a scorpion with its stinger up.
Wait.
I got one of those
Wait.
too.
I have to
one of
ask
those
this question.
too.
I have to ask this question.
Scorpios.
Where's the stinker?
No, Phil,
The tail's like,
I can do that better, Phil.
What?
I worked at a restaurant once, and there
Yes.
was a waitress there, and she used to come and give me the orders, and she had tattoos,
All right.
and she had a dolphin right here. Yeah, you can see this almost right here.
On your
Oh,
nipple.
right here.
On
Okay.
your
Yeah, right
nipple.
on her left tit,
All right.
and she had a dolphin.
Right.
And she used to, I'd be standing over on the cook line, and she on the waitress line, and she would drop her shirt just enough to show me her tattoo.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
but I could never see the end of the dolphin,
Right.
and I'm like, "Oh, come on, baby, let me see the
was it the
fucking
nose by
tail.
chance?
I want to see the tail, you know."
Right.
And I begged this girl for 2 years, and she would never show me the tail.
Right.
Because the tail of her fucking tattoo of her dolphin ended right at her fucking titty, at her nipple.
Right.
That hurts, by the way.
Like, okay, now I know that hurts, so that turns me on, but I just want to see the fucking tail, baby, one time. Just show me that tail. Just she
Shake
would never.
your tail feather.
She showed me every part of that dolphin it had, except for its tail.
So
And I was like, "Oh my god, man!" And this was fucking 25 years ago. And to this day, I still wished I would have seen the fucking tail of that fucking dolphin.
So Keith, you're telling me that you were
That
not
dolphin
man
grew
enough
on
to get
Courtney, gravity.
you were not man enough to get past the dorsal fin.
Oh no, I got way past the dorsal fin.
The dolphin grew
I
up.
went way past the pectorals, went way past the fucking dorsals. Yeah, I went far enough past. We didn't even have no fins. All we had was fucking dolphin and nipple, and I never saw the nipple. And I was like, man, that's
You want to see my
crazy.
tattoo?
Show me
that
your tail.
I got. Thank you for that, Keith. That I had so much enjoyment.
Hey, Keith, if you find her today, you can probably lift the shirt up from the bottom and see it better than from the top.
Yeah, it
That's what I'm saying.
it could be. I don't know. Hey, Mitch, we'll tell Terry hey for you. She's in bed now. But yeah, we'll say hey to you for sure. And hope you guys like my new look. Yeah, I'm fucking did that
look,
production, babe, and
it only took me a week to figure out who you were, Keith. To Chris, you're saying that nipple is now in a dolphin net somewhere below the sea. That is
Something
funny.
like that.
I love you guys.
yeah, it's just you know what? It's fucking life, man. We're living life.
Hey Phil, it's kind of like Keith's balls. If you just lift his pant leg up a little bit, you can see him.
I can't even see them when well, no, I can't see nothing anyway. That's what
Jules is like,
Gravity.
you guys are crazy.
you guys live your lives. I live mine. What the fuck are we all doing here?
We are encouraging each other.
We're
We are living our lives. We're having a good time. We are encouraging each other, and we're enjoying each other's company. I don't see you guys all the time.
Yeah,
We all do our own thing, but when I do see you guys, I love it. And I wouldn't be here if I didn't want to talk to you because, come on, man. I might not be able to reach out and touch you physically, even though I would like to, Jules. Can't do that. But we're friends.
Do you want to touch my dolphin, Philip?
Shoot. Look, you don't look at me crazy. I'm a man, Jules. I'm a man. Anyway, all bullshit aside.
I'm a fucking nutcase, and I don't give a fuck.
All bullshit aside, friendship's
Keith.
friendship. And
Keith,
you find it where you
share
can.
my screen, Keith.
That's right.
Do what?
Share my screen.
Share your screen.
Uh-oh, I'm scared.
There's a high probability Keith ain't gonna figure this out. You're fine.
What the fuck is he talking about?
Well,
Exactly.
It looks like there's another guest show.
Another gasket.
No,
Guest.
if you
Another
someone pops
guest.
up in the green room at the bottom, that'll be
Oh, wait.
Lep's.
I got Lep
Yeah,
there. Okay,
that's
I got
Lep's
Lep.
share. There it is.
What the fuck is that?
What the fuck is that?
Glowworm.
Aw.
Bunch of
Glowworm.
fucking beanie babies or some shit. Now, Lep, how the fuck do I get out of that?
Lep can close it.
Oh, God,
Look,
I don't
laughing.
even
He's
know what
laughing now.
I'm looking at.
If Lep, there it is. Lep, he's like, I close it if I want to.
It was the
Lep,
glowworm.
what the fuck
Are you implying
talking
that somebody
dude?
looks
I
like
gotta
a glow
pay you
bug?
for my stream or what?
You are correct, Jules. You are correct,
You're
Jules.
like our little glowworm, bro.
A glowworm?
Yeah.
What the
You light
fuck
up.
is a glowworm?
You got the
Well, it got the green.
you got the
it's all
field
wrapped
jacket
up.
liner on and
It's
the
all wrapped
really
up.
smooth haircut, and I can see the logic there.
I I could put a little nighty hat on you.
Look, I'm gonna give you the rim shot. That I can see the logic there.
Hey, Phil, never give me the rim shot.
The rim, okay. Long as it's a shot.
Sorry, Keith. Sorry, man.
I got that, Chris. I got you, nasty ass.
You
That's
can
okay.
Hey, you can kick me off anytime, brother.
Left, I am too old school for this youngster shit. I don't know what the fuck you were doing there, dude.
Listen, Bobby.
It was just a picture out there.
I'm still waiting, Bobby. Bobby, can't no wait.
You know how these guys shared the turtle thing out the other day? That was
No, I don't know how they did that. You're talking to me, Lep. I don't know how they fucking did that shit.
I know. Robin Hobo. Hey,
No, I don't know how they did that.
Robin Hobo.
I did good just to get on here tonight. I'm like, damn, man, I can't be sharing shit.
I can't be sharing.
And the other night I was on and I had to go through fucking 14 fucking pages up here to do this or that and this, and I was like, Hobo the whole time is telling people like, no, Keith can't do this, and Keith can't do this, and he's trying to coach me through this shit, and I'm like, now you want me to pick my telephone up too? And I'm like, no, that ain't gonna fucking work, man. I don't understand all that shit.
You know what we just say fuck them.
No, I watched a guy on YouTube that I've been a big fan of him for years. I'm not gonna go into anything he does or says or whatever, but he's gonna have a huge giveaway. Or to me, it's a fucking huge giveaway. And I would give anything to win this giveaway. And so I'm like, of all the giveaways in my life, I would love to win this and more than ever.
Okay.
Of any. And I turn his video on. It's like a 15, 16-minute video, and he's explaining this to you.
Right.
And I go through maybe 6 minutes of it, and I turn the video off.
Okay.
And Terry says, I don't know how you could watch this guy like this. And I'm like, well, I like what he says and what he does, and I've been a big fan of his for years, since I was a kid. But for his giveaway, like 5 or 6 minutes into the video, he's telling me I have to get on my telephone and I have to text a number to something to another number, and I have to give my address and my email address, my name, and all this shit. And okay, now we went from YouTube. I'm watching you on YouTube, and now you want me to do it on my telephone, and you want me to text a number or an address. That ain't gonna happen. Not with me. As much as I would give anything to win this giveaway. It'd be like the dream of my life. But and I'm like, no, I'm not fucking. I just turned the video off. You know, I watched 5, 6 minutes of it, and that's it. You know, and I'm like, Terry, I just wanted to see what I had to do to get into the giveaway, but once he said text, I knew I was out of it. He said, so yeah, I don't do shit like that, man. I'm just not like no.
Why were you out of it? Just because you didn't want to text him back?
I don't know. No, fuck you, Phil. Give me a break, man. I don't
Oh,
text.
that's a question, man. What
No,
did I do?
no, it's like if you're watching TV.
Right.
Okay, you're watching TV and there's a 7-Up commercial that comes on and it says, "You want to win a 7-Up? Text 7-Up for me right now.com or whatever."
Right.
What the fuck does that mean? I don't know how to text 7-Up for me.com or, I don't understand all that shit.
I got
And
you.
I'm watching you on my PC. I'm not
Right.
watching you on my telephone.
I got you.
And
But
so
back in those
I'm not
days,
going, and that's what I'm saying. The other night when we were on with Hobo and Rob and I don't know who all, and they wanted me to go into my phone, and somebody wanted on here, and I had to do this and I had to do that. And Hobo was telling people the whole time, Keith ain't that fucking smart, man. Y'all can't do that to him. I got to figure it out for him, and then I'll let him. I'll ease him into it. Yeah, I don't do all this multi-platforming shit. I don't. Yeah, no. I talk to you on my telephone if you call me. Maybe if I want to talk to you. Yeah. I don't. No, I don't do all the other shit. And,
Technology can be very frustrating. It can be.
It can be. Now, this technology.
Especially to me.
Well,
Especially
I'm
to me.
gonna technologically go get me some more ice and some more scotch, and I
Okay.
will magically show the fuck back up. And y'all keep it going. If I show up and y'all gone, I'll know that Keith said fuck it. I'll be back in a second.
I still got another beer and a half at least. So
There you go.
I'm good for a while.
I'll tell you this. I got 2 goals right now. First one is to continue to stare into Jules' beautiful eyes and try to get Bobby Catton to come in here with a tank top. That's my only 2 goals right now. I'll be back in a second. Shameless, but fuck it. I'll tell you. I got to go. I'll be back.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. I'll bet if we can get $72 in on Super Chats, we can get Bobby in here in her tank top. I bet it'll take $72 and we can get Bobby in here.
Come on, Bobby.
Do
Come
what?
on, Bobby.
What'd you say, Jules?
I said, come on, Bobby.
Yeah, well, we got to wait for the $72 in Super Chats.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're not giving her away for free. I'm like, hell, you got to
Oh,
pay
she can,
money.
like, I have a sweater on. She can put a sweater on or something. She can just come up until then, right?
No.
No? Absolutely not. Okay, he's the boss, Bobby. Sorry.
You got a bunch of
You're
ink
boss.
there, Jules? You got a bunch of ink to show?
I have a heart right here. Get a heart.
Is
A heart
that
over my
all?
heart. Huh?
Is that
My
all?
husband's name.
Keith is
No.
a fucking pimp.
How do you not see that?
Nothing
It's like
free.
No, I can see that. I said, is that
no
all?
front and center, baby.
I'm like, damn, man. That's why Phil's wasn't Bobby in here because she's got a whole skin full of tats.
Yeah, her arms are gorgeous. The colors and
Yeah.
the artwork is beautiful.
We don't need to show that shit off for free. I mean, hell, we can charge people for that. Hell,
That's kind of pimping us out there.
That's how the tattoo pimp.
Carnival. I mean, hell. I mean, fuck, man. No, I don't have any ink myself, and I always wanted some ink, but what I wanted was just weird and stupid, and I never had. I mean, I could do it now because I don't work, but when I was working, I couldn't do it. But I just wanted a little fucking armadillo right here on my wrist.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Why armadillo?
I wanted a little armadillo, and I just wanted some words wrote underneath it. It just said fucking get it and go. And I just never had it done.
What's it mean to you? Like, why an armadillo?
Oh, armadillos are cool. And Texas, especially to me.
Yeah.
And armadillos remind me of Texas. And, you know.
Cool.
And so, yeah, that was just something I always wanted to get done, but I could never do because working in the restaurants that I worked at, and then I worked at the farm store, and I never had time where, you know, I could get a tat and fucking let it heal up. And, you know, but now I figure now if I get a tat now of an armadillo, you know, if I die in 3 years, then the fucking armadillo will be a fucking possum. So, so yeah. So I never got it done, you know. So
what tattoos?
I look at the bright side of things, man. I mean, you know.
What I miss? You're talking about tattoos? What?
Yeah, he's.
Well, you didn't miss anything. You didn't miss anything. I told people if they wanted to see Bobby's tattoos, they had to come up with $72 of super chats. But evidently, you're the only one who want to see Bobby's tats because nobody's getting no super chats.
Well,
so,
shit. Do I get a discount? How do I pay this?
You're out of luck, there, Phil. You're out of luck. That's all I can say.
Listen, I'll start my own live. I'll be like, please, my first guest is Bobby. And if y'all want to see tats, y'all give me some super chats. Shit, if someone's gonna exploit it, I will. Shit. Bobby, I'll give you half. Shit.
I don't know.
Look, $55 an arm. I'm just listen. I'm being flirtatious and flirtatious. Shit, fuck. There's no other word for it. I've tried to come up with another one.
Yeah, Everett, I do love me some. I do love me some armadillos, man. They're fucking some cool fucking animals, man.
That's what he wants a tat of on his wrist, Keith. An armadillo on his wrist, and he wants to say what again?
Get it and go.
Get it and go.
Get it and go. Yeah.
He didn't realize I had a tattoo, so he was asking me about. I
saw that. I didn't know if you had any more. That's what I was asking. Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Yeah, the one on my back, and then there's one on my lower back, and it's the scorpion, but we're not showing you that one.
Yeah, see,
wait. Y'all were just talking about armadillos, which I hate, but I really like scorpions.
I asked you 2 minutes ago about your tattoo, and you said you had a heart. And I have a heart. I have a heart. I have a heart. Yeah, I can fucking see that. I'm like, do you have any more? And like, I have a heart. And now 2 minutes later, Phil sits down. Oh, I got some on my back, and I got a fucking scorpion on
my back. Were you not in your chair? You must have gone out of the room or something.
Wait, listen, man. Listen, I got one.
Scorpion. I got a scorpion tattoo. You want to see it?
I got one on my pancreas. I'm full of shit. I do not have one on my pancreas.
I got a scorpion tattoo. You want to see it?
No.
No. I do not want to.
Where is it?
It doesn't matter. The answer's no.
I do not. Listen, if Jules said I have a scorpion, I'll be like, yes. If Lip says I have, I'll be like, no.
That's my Scorpio brother.
But he's my Scorpio cousin.
Let's just say the stinger is exposed.
That's the problem.
Lep, can I ask you this?
I'm afraid to know
does Prince Edward seal it all off? I'm just gonna say that.
Did he say Prince Edward?
Prince Albert.
Good Lord,
Prince Albert. It's a
I was
powder.
like, he even named him wrong. Look, I'm more embarrassed that I knew that Prince Edward was not Prince Albert. That's more embarrassing that I knew.
Oh, God. Prince Albert. I'm sorry.
It's more embarrassing that I knew the mistake.
I got the wrong name, man. Come on, give me a break.
I think I have the bigger problem, Keith, right now.
Let's just say Prince Albert has his own private helicopter.
You knew I was fucked up before I finished the sentence.
No, I feel more fucked up that I corrected you.
Oh, okay. Speaking of tattoos, and I'm going to get off of this.
Wait. The only reason I knew that is because I watched the Discovery Channel. I just want to say that.
Oh, yeah, right.
Discovery Channel.
I knew, speaking of tattoos, and I'm going to get off the tattoos deal.
All right.
I knew a Marine, well, a former Marine,
Right.
Semper Fi. But on his back, and I'm too old. I'm not going to turn around and bend and shit. But if you go to both of your shoulder blades on the back of your back there,
All right.
those were eagle wing tips. His entire back was a bald eagle.
That's cool.
I mean, from his fucking shoulder blades down to his fucking, not his ass, but to his hips, whatever. But it was an entire fucking eagle and a bald eagle. And this guy had tats, places I didn't even know you could put tattoos.
And what places were those?
He's been in the Marines for fucking years. He had it, and that was a really that was probably the coolest tattoo I ever seen on anybody.
I mean, you said places that you didn't know. Where else could they put an inked needle?
Oh my God, Phil, this guy he'd been in for, I don't know, 25, 30 years. Okay. He had been in places in the world that wasn't even existing when me and you was born. You know, I mean, they were different countries and shit then. You know,
Yeah.
Because I knew this dude back in the way early 70s. You know.
Yeah.
You know, imagine meeting a Marine in 71 where he was, 25 years prior to that.
Right.
You know, I mean, this go years back, and so.
Where's he at, Riker?
How many countries were evolved and disevolved in that time?
I might be just totally fucked up, but when you start talking about tattoos in places where you never think, all I can think of, and this is gonna sound totally fucked up, is a tattoo donut around your butthole, and the donut hole is your butthole. That would hurt so bad.
Sphincter. It's called a sphincter tat. Yeah,
I know, but
yeah.
So as soon as you say places you would never think, I immediately think of places I wouldn't think. Now you got a Dunkin' Donut butthole. I was like,
so you go to a lot of tattoo conventions, and that's actually what's being tattooed during.
Come on, Lep. You serious?
You have to know somebody to get behind that curtain.
You said know somebody and behind in the same sentence.
The thing is it's just not everybody's going to see it. Like we pay a ticket. We're not going to see it.
Wait. You know I mean? Gotta hear this. Well, excuse me, Jules. What did you say?
The secret society of the donut butthole tattoos.
Thank you for that. I wanted to hear you say that so bad.
Buy the domain right now.
Wait. The epicness of Jules to say the Butthole Society was amazing to me. Thank you so much.
I'm not participating in this, Lep. As the most innocent person on this panel, I'm not participating.
Actually, unfortunately, I think I'm the worst person right now because I'm enjoying this more than you guys.
Tomorrow. I'm gonna go find a church that's open tomorrow and pray for all four of you.
Hobo, I think they're trying to fuck with your .com channel here. You may want to do something here.
Hey, Chris, don't pray for me, pray on me, man. I'm with you. The carnivore's here. Buttholism forever.
Darnell, I
forever.
think the rotary phone and dial phone is the same thing. But yeah.
I'm sorry. I think I'm having more fun with this than you guys are. Anyway, what were we talking about?
You know, I'm having fun with this. We've been on for what, 2.5 hours? And I still got 25. I still got 25 people in watching us.
Oh my good, I'm embarrassed. Hey, everyone that's in here, I'm sorry.
Fuck you, Phil.
I was expecting that. Oh my goodness. I've been getting, man, I'm not drunk. Chris has seen that, but I have been drinking. No, I'm just drinking. No, Chris has seen, well, listen, when my conversation goes, I'm fucked up. Chris has seen that. No, I'm not there, but I am having fun.
That's what it's all about, ain't it?
Yeah.
That's what it's all about, man. I you know, we don't give a fuck.
Oh
man.
shit, I got a question. Someone said that Daddy Cooks, do you know how long it took Keith to graduate from the Rotary Fund? That's terrible. I do not.
No, I
Darnell, I do not.
I just answered that. I said, ain't the Rotary the same as the dial?
I missed it. That's funny.
Yeah.
Hey, Phil.
Yes, sir.
I think Keith has a guest backstage, and
Fuck. Oh, look here.
all I'm saying is just don't let your dick hit you in the chin.
Oh shit, my dude! Listen, I've been dicked, and there it is. I am a complete man. Oh my goodness, my wishes have been realized.
You ain't saying no until we get some $72 in here, though.
Listen, I owe you. I owe you. Now I got to ask this, Bobby. Did you do that for me?
Yes.
Hot damn!
Phil's just mad because I'm between the two women.
I know, man, but that's okay. Put me anywhere in the square. I can see Bobby. If I could blow her up by herself, I said up. I said up. I didn't say blow. I said never mind. Anyway, if I could blow her up.
There you go.
Keith, I thought we were friends. Why did you
Coloring, the artwork on that is just gorgeous.
It is amazing,
Beautiful.
and I wanted to see it. And thank you, Bobby. Thank
You're welcome. I told you next time I saw you, I would wear a tank top.
See, look,
I keep my promises.
I know, and I keep my semi-chubby. I do. I'm sorry, I was just playing. No, I'm not. Anyway. Look, Chris disappeared. Jules was like, oh shit, did he say it? I did. Anyway, Bobby, I love you to death in a friendship way, and thank you so much.
Love you too.
All right, let's pay some homage to Daddy Cooks here and give him a break.
Yeah, give me a break. I got to readjust.
We need $72 in super chat. And then Bobby would show Daddy Cooks some ink.
She's showing me the ink. I'm seeing the ink.
Yeah, but she could move one arm or one sleeve down and show you a little more. I'm just saying. I'm trying to help you out, brother. I'm trying to help you out.
I just saw the child backstage, Phil. Tank top on for you. Hot diggity. Listen, y'all. Here it is from me. Thank you, Bobby. I appreciate it, sweetie.
And Mr. Homer wants to see Keith in a tank top. I'm gonna have to fucking log off here if this keeps going down this.
Oh my God! No, nobody wants
You
to
want to see
me
my
in a tank
tattoos?
top.
No.
We're scared of your tattoos, like your tattoos might be reactionary.
No, nobody wants to see me in a tank top. But,
We've already seen
yeah,
you
Phil,
without a
I'm
shirt.
trying
You're
to help
funny.
you out. So,
Because you're
when we finally do our podcast,
Yes, sir.
you give me a semi professional,
Chubby.
almost good break.
Semi chubby.
So I'm just trying to help you out here and
No,
help myself out.
Kate, the whole podcast, and it's going to be the same questions as I do everyone. We're going to talk about who you are and your, family, this, that, and the other. Talk about all your social media, and then we'll have a subject. I think our subject will be politics. Our subject will be something. I will hit you with the subject before we do it because I want you to agree. Because we're not going to jump on and argue. We're going to have a conversation about something.
I disagree.
There you go. But
Already.
the
You didn't
subject.
even get to the show, and he already disagreed with you.
Well, the thing about the Arbot podcast, it isn't about cooking. It's not about this. It's about people.
It's not about cocaine.
No, it
Said?
could be. It's about
That's all
how
I heard.
it's about how people treat people or people's views on subjects. And me and Keith could have a great conversation. We'll have to agree on what the subject's going to be. It could be difference in how it was then and now. It could be about our differences. It could be about anything. And 30 minutes to an hour or whatever, and then after that, we're just going to open up for everybody and drink and laugh and joke and shoot the shit.
Now, Phil, with you, I'm open for anything. I don't give a fuck. I mean, we've been together too many years, and I just don't give a fuck.
What I think the subject should be about differences. I think the whole subject should be about differences, and I think that would be a great conversation.
I don't know that. Well, I know of 2 or 3 differences. One of them we discussed tonight already.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know that we would have that many differences.
Well, but we don't. But
I
my
mean,
thing is,
other than politics and shit like that,
See-
but I'm saying life in general. I don't know that we'd have that many more differences. I don't know.
But what would make the podcast good? It's got to be something that's going to be a draw. Maybe a better subject would be perceptions. If we talk about perceptions, now we can talk about how people perceive whatever subject we come up. How you feel about it, how I feel it. Not differences, but perceptions. We'll talk. Keith, we'll talk about it. And dude,
yeah, you lost me on perceptions. I'm like, fuck.
it's just views. Perception is just views on shit. But we'll get there.
Well,
man.
yeah, I can give you my views on some things.
And look, I'll name it whatever I want to name it, but the importance will be the conversation.
Phil, you work this out. Figure out what you want us to talk about.
Yes, sir.
And I'm down with you, dude.
Thank you, man.
Whenever you want to do it, I don't give a fuck. You want to talk about tomorrow, Marilyn Monroe, today, I don't care.
We'll do it.
Me and you.
The podcast, just so you know, my podcast is everywhere, man. It's on freaking Google. It's on Apple. It's on freaking
well, you say
everywhere.
that now, but after you get on me there.
No, dude, my podcast is being carried. I'm on Pandora. I'm on freaking Alexa. I'm on everything. My podcast is on everything. My thing is, I don't crank them out every week, but I am sanctioned everywhere. You name a podcast, I'm on it.
Siri, give me Phil.
Dude,
everywhere, man.
if you say Alexa, find the Arbot podcast, I'm popping up. You Google, you Amazon, it's everywhere. It's everywhere.
But no, I'd love to do that with you, dude.
And we're doing it. We're doing it. Keith, dude.
Just because of me and you. You know?
Dude, listen. As much as we disagree on shit and agree on shit, I love you like a brother, and I do. And not brother black dude, brother as family. I love you as a brother.
We've been there for too many years. Dude.
Too many years, man.
Too many years.
And we can do it. And Chris, same thing with you. Lep, same thing with you. And Bobby and Jules, it's just straight fucking lust. I'm serious. Anyway, but that's terrible, but true. Anyway, you guys are welcome, and let's do it.
Pew, pew.
Work on your details there, Phil, and let me know. And
we'll do it.
I'm good about any day of the week.
All right, brother.
You know.
I got you.
Well, mind you, my camera and audio ain't going to be as good.
No, your camera is audio is as good as, dude. I've done a podcast with people from England, people from Canada, and your audio and video is better than some. All right, because you ain't on the cell phone. Some people are like, I'm like, no, that's not gonna work.
No, I don't do no telephones. I use my PC. And
your video and audio is great, and your video and audio is great for a podcast because I'm gonna edit it for straight audio to go to my publisher, to all the other stuff. And you're great. You're fantastic.
Yeah, just figure out what you want. Let me know, and I'll let you know. Okay, I'm free that day. I can do that.
Sir. Yes,
but
sir.
I would, more than anything, it's just me and you.
Yes.
Fuck you, man. It's just me and you. Because,
yes, sir.
You can tell me what you want to tell me, and I'm like, man, Phil, you're an asshole.
Yeah.
And then I can tell you what I want. I'm like, Keith, you are so fucked
You're
up.
full of shit. And
but you know, at the end of the day, we can go back and send one another a message and say, man, that was so fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yes. After 7 fucking years.
What I appreciate you the most,
fucking cool. And
Keith,
I was like, that's what I, and
man, listen. The reason I love you so much, as many differences that we have, is we can always have a conversation.
Yeah.
That's the important thing. We can always have a conversation. I don't have to like the outcome. You sometimes call me a fucking dick and asshole, but we can still have the conversation. And after it's all over, we're still here.
The next day, we can agree on whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
We can agree on the same thing.
Yeah. And
just because today we disagree doesn't mean tomorrow we have to do that. We can agree on the next thing tomorrow.
And that is why I cherish our friendship so much. That is what I wish America was.
The whole world.
I'm going that way. That's how I wish the whole country was. Yeah. I don't have to agree with you. You don't have to agree with me. But after the conversation, we can still coexist.
Right.
There's going to be a solution. So if we don't find it today, if we don't find it tomorrow, at least we can still have a dialogue until we find a solution.
Yeah,
and I have a cat.
I have a cat
and a dog puppy. They're trying to coexist right now, and it's really not working. I got a puppy sleeping next to me because my foot's up there, and I got a cat creeping up. Like,
well, see, I can tell you the exact problem. That you got one puppy and you got one kitten, right?
It's not a kitten. She's
a cat?
Probably 3.
Okay, so you got a puppy and a cat, female cat.
Yes, both female.
So you need to get You need to get like 2 or 3 more female cats because I'll tell you from a matter of fact, with one puppy, there's not enough pussy.
It's a female puppy.
Don't spoil it, man. I thought it was a good joke.
Sorry.
Look at Chris. Chris is like, fuck, he did it.
Yeah, I was. They're all females. I'm the pheromone, you know.
There's more pussy's better. Get another cat.
Back.
But I got
I'm
like
sorry,
cat
Bobby.
dog.
I'm sorry.
Wouldn't it be
Bobby.
crazy if
Bobby,
they had a
I'm
baby
sorry. Don't
cat
hate
dog?
me.
If they had a baby cat dog?
A baby cat dog? Wait, I really want to have the perfect word, but I can't come up with.
There ain't no perfect word for you.
Yeah, no, it's a cartoon. It's a cartoon.
I know cat dog is, but
Yeah.
if I could have came with the perfect term like a prow, I don't know.
Crazy.
I got a question for Bobby. Bobby, unmute your. Oh, I got a question for you, Bobby.
Yeah.
Do you do any cooking?
Yeah.
What do you like to cook?
Mostly steak. I mean, as far as like what, like cooking outside or just cooking?
She likes to cook. She cooks
I like
daddies.
to cook. I like to cook. I'm not a barbecue person, so
Right.
I mean I try, but I'm not a barbecue person. I like to cook. What do you like to cook?
I pretty much just cook whatever I have. I just create something. I don't know. I'm not particular.
Please tell me, with all them tattoos, you're not creating something with Kraft macaroni.
No.
Okay.
I like a lot of Asian food, so I like doing stir fry stuff and
Stir fry's good.
Oh my God! All right, we can mute Bobby now. We can go to.
it's the easiest with whatever I have left over in the fridge. Let's put it that way.
She's a mama, and mamas become Mother Hubbard cooks. In other words, they have to get creative.
Hey, wait.
They have in their pantries.
I draw the line. Don't be hating on my Bobby. Now, don't be hating on my Bobby.
Oh my God! But it can't be fucking cook anymore.
I could.
Just cook. Just no. I mean, like, oh no.
Don't be listen. Look, I have no way to retaliate. Hold on, I gotta find. Don't be hating on my Bobby. That's the best I can do.
Okay, I'll tell you. I used to cook a lot more. When I lived in West Virginia, I cooked probably 90% of all my meals out over an open fire in a fire pit. That's how I cook. And when I moved to Arizona 8 years ago, I can't have an open fire. I have an electric piece of shit stove, and I don't really do a whole.
Oh, you're in Arizona? I'm hurt. I'm hurt. I just drove last summer. My soon-to-be son-in-law was at Fort Huachuca. How far are you from Fort Huachuca?
I don't know where that is. I'm in
Fort Huachuca, Arizona is like right on the corner, right before you get to, I don't know, New Mexico or whatever.
Oh.
Lower right-hand corner.
No, I'm near Phoenix. I'm in Mesa.
Okay, shit. Because I was like, last summer, I was like, I drove up there to get him and drove back. And I was like, I miss Bobby. Shit. Fuck damn. I miss Bobby.
I'm confused.
Yeah.
Bobby's in West Virginia amongst all the fucking trees, and she's cooking at an open air fire.
I know where he's going.
But she goes to Arizona in the middle of fucking desert that's got no trees, and fires aren't allowed. I don't understand that.
It's too dry here. can't.
So them damn tumbleweeds, Keith.
Yeah, I'm scared to light my grill. It makes me nervous.
Hey, I'm
Oh,
afraid
Arizona,
to light
can
my
you
black zone sometimes.
can you
You
hit Bobby?
got no trees. What the fuck are you gonna burn up?
No trees. I'm afraid I'm gonna burn my house down.
You gonna burn a fucking what do you call them? A tumbling weed?
Not even tumbleweed.
I'm like, that's fucking kindling to most of us.
Yeah, for a house, especially when it's 110, 115 degrees outside and dry heat.
I did not know that. I seriously, I did not know that you had a burn ban in Arizona where you couldn't fucking cook.
Yeah,
Charcoal?
no, I mean most of the time there's a burn. Well, I cook with charcoal, but even that makes me nervous. Just because
Really?
everything's so dry.
What about propane and like a griddle and that type of stuff?
Oh, I'd like to get a griddle. I have like when we first moved here, I bought like a little electric grill to plug in outside to cook on, and it's such a piece of crap. I just hardly used it. But
So
now I have a charcoal grill, but it's when I light it that I get nervous because I have like that little grill gun thing and flamethrower.
Oh, see, you're lighting the grill with a flamethrower. Get the little things and just light them and let them.
get rid of the flamethrower in here.
She's like, I'm afraid.
I don't know why my house burned down.
I'm afraid to light it with the flamethrower. Then get rid of the flamethrower.
Hey, the flamethrower is multi-purpose because I can use it to burn the weeds in the ground.
You want to burn down the weeds and you're scared of burning down your house. I love you, Bobby. I do.
It's multi-purpose, Phil. She can burn her weeds down and fill them full of water at the same time and put them out. So I mean, it's multi-purpose.
Bobby, you married, Bobby?
No.
Okay, good. Then I can continue my quest. Anyway, that's terrible. I'm married. I'm just playing with you, and I am shamelessly flirting. But I am married. But I am shamelessly flirting because just the internet, and I love your ink. Okay, I said it. So no misconceptions. I'm married.
She's buried 3 husbands.
Huh?
She's buried 3 husbands. So
well, well, hopefully my wife will defend me. Shit, don't kill me. Anyway, that's great. But the whole cooking outside thing is great. I didn't know there were that type of restrictions in Arizona. I wasn't aware.
I wasn't either, Phil. I really wasn't.
So it's like if you go from being in the mindset of always cooking over an open fire to 90% of the time there's a freaking burn ban, you have to change how you're doing stuff. So it's just not as fun.
It's just the things that you don't know. I mean, I had no idea.
Yeah, I was like, there's no trees in Arizona, so why the fuck would you have a burn ban?
We get forest fires here.
Wow.
Yeah, there are forests there. You just have to go to the right area.
Jules, where are you? Are you in that area?
No, I'm from California. I lived in Vegas for a while. My daughter lived in New Mexico for a while.
Yeah.
So I've been to New Mexico and Vegas, been to Texas when she graduated from boot camp. But yeah, I live in New Hampshire now.
Nice. Well, my experience to Arizona was, I flew to Fort Huachuca, or the airport close to Fort Huachuca. I can't remember right now. And my soon-to-be son-in-law, we drove from Arizona to here, North Carolina. So obviously it took us about 2 days drive, and we had a good time. It was great. But going from the desert of Arizona, there was, and then we hit Texas, and it was like desert forever. And you drive and you drive and you drive. Now that didn't surprise me too much, being a soldier, and I spent a shitload of my life in the Middle East. So I see this. We're driving. But what was interesting is going from Texas and we got to Louisiana, we went from shrub bush to
Swamp.
bush, to finally you started seeing trees. You could see it in real time as you drove and you watched. You went from bushes to trees to swamp to big trees to full-blown vegetation. It was, interesting over those hours of driving how it went from barren to vegetation all over the place, and it was weird and fun. We stopped a couple hotels, had a couple drinks, laughed, joke, blah blah blah. And we kept it moving, and but it was great. We drove almost entirely across the entire United States, with the exception of California. We drove from Arizona to North Carolina in 2 days, and it was great.
But Bobby, where are you in relationship to Winslow? Northeast, southeast, northwest, southwest? You never heard of it?
Well, I've heard of it. I've just not been through there. That's north of us. I'm near Phoenix.
How the fuck can you say you never heard of Winslow, Arizona?
I've heard of it. Don't you remember me asking you if you were standing on the corner when you said you?
Yeah, I remember that. She did.
Yes.
She did.
I drove through there.
Yeah, I haven't.
I even stopped and had breakfast there.
I know you did.
Yeah. But I can't. You don't know. You say that's north of you?
Yeah, that's on Route 66, right?
Yeah, 40 to 66. Yeah. Trust me, there was no reason to have any burn bans in Winslow, Arizona. There is nothing there to be burned. God damn.
I would say it depends on if you live in tract homes or not.
I just don't understand how they could have a burn ban there.
Wait. Every barbecue says, Daddy Cook's apologizing to Bobby, but not to Jules. What's up with that? What are you talking about?
You made a comment earlier. I'm not sure what it was about.
I don't know. Both of them are beautiful, but I've been begging for Bobby to show me the tattoos and the tank top for a couple of days, and she fulfilled my wish. Thank you so much. Anyway, I will answer your questions, y'all. Listen, I got no shamefulness in my lustfulness. I'll ask for what I want. I will, and I'm on the internet, and I asked Bobby to show me her ink in a tank top, and she did. Come on, y'all, don't hate me for that.
Phil, I'm trying to help you out, man. I just can't get no more money.
I know, man.
I'm trying, man.
Wait. Look, I will say this in my shameful lustfulness ways is, Jules, I do see the heart. But Bobby came first. My lustfulness depends on. Listen, I am devoted to Bobby.
Her ink is gorgeous. Look at the colors in that.
I'm devoted.
And,
I'm devoted to Bobby. Shoot, y'all look. Y'all let y'all just let me live in my freaking ghetto internet loveliness by myself, and thank you, Bobby. Shit.
Yeah, I'm like you, Phil. I just live in my fucking mind.
Everett said, "No." I'm reading this. She says, "Everett says, no shamefulness in my lustfulness. I love it, Phil."
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Need a T-shirt that says that.
Yeah. Whatever's in my mind is what I'm living in today. I'm like, hell,
Folks, with all my stuff on the internet, I'm about as honest as I can be. And when I'm not doing a YouTube video to cook or something like that, and if you got me live, I'm going to say what I'm going to say. I'm going to... Keith knows this. I'm going to say what I'm going to say. And Bobby does too now. Shit, everybody knows me. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say.
I know. Phil's videos, his cooking videos, they suck.
Thank you, sir.
But if Phil comes on a live feed, you're getting Phil.
You get me. That's it.
And that's all that matters.
Thank
And
you, sir.
I'm like, okay, Phil, all right. You did a fucking pork belly. All right, I'll watch that. That's all right.
So I saw Bobby on it.
Let's get to something important and go talk about your daughters or some shit.
I know, man.
No, I know what Phil's saying, and
It's this
I
here.
like busting your balls same way you like busting mine.
I know, man.
That's just because it's me and you.
But dude, see what people don't understand.
They do not understand.
Well, the love that I have for Keith, and this isn't pandering. This isn't just. If Keith was any different way, I wouldn't know how to take you. Keith is about as honest as you're gonna get, and I would hope I'm the same way. But you ask Keith the question, if he don't give a fuck, he gonna say I don't give a fuck. He goes, I don't care. I don't give a shit about this. And he's gonna laugh at you. That's Keith.
Yes.
And how long we've been at this for? How many years? Just talking and shooting the shit.
At least 7. At least
7. We're a better part of a decade.
Yeah.
All right. Just laughing and talk. Even if I don't, sometimes I'll listen to Keith, and even if he's on a live or if he posts a video, sometimes I don't say shit. He's on my Facebook. We're Facebook friends, and we don't agree on shit. But I'll listen because Keith is the perfect way for me to understand what I don't understand. I hope that makes sense.
I will say, Phil,
Yes, sir.
in your benefit, I see you post certain things on Facebook.
Yes, sir.
And then I see other people make comments.
Yes, sir.
I may or may not make a comment, and 9 times out of 10, I won't. I've read yours, and then I've read the comments from the other people.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of these that come from people that I know, that I've met.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, dude, you're wrong here. I will say this right now. I haven't stood up in your defense the way I should have.
You don't have to.
But no, I know that because you're a big bad motherfucker. I know that. I know. But my point is, I'm looking at these comments from a couple of people, and I'm like, dude, if he fucking only knew Phil the way he is, if he only respected him for what he was, or what he is, if you only know Phil because of what he is, you can disagree with him, but you don't have to put this fucked up remark in there.
I see.
And I'm like, I don't know. Maybe you know who I'm talking about. Maybe you don't. I don't care.
There's some. I got you.
But and I'm like, man, that is so fucking wrong, man. You can't. But I can't because I got this one dude. It's okay. Let's say a friend, and then I got you.
Right.
I don't want to.
We have
conflict the two.
We have a mutual friend or a couple of mutual friends.
Right. But I'm like, okay, well, to me, you're more than a mutual friend. But
Well,
I
thank
don't.
you.
I don't.
Look,
want,
I'm like,
I don't. I don't want to. I don't want to piss the other motherfuckers off.
yeah.
But in my own mind, I'm thinking, man, you guys are so fucking wrong. You should not say this to Phil.
Well,
We're talking politics, food, religion, life,
everything.
whatever. It don't fucking matter
Yeah.
what the subject is. Dude, that is so fucking wrong. Don't this don't this don't this how do you say that word? Disrespect this motherfucker.
Well, I won't say disrespect. I will say
Well,
don't
to me it is.
concentrate.
To me it is, Phil.
Well,
it's
let me,
disrespect.
if I may, Keith, let me say this. Don't concentrate on only one subject. That's what a lot of people do. We can disagree on a subject. Doesn't mean we disagree on every fucking
No,
thing.
I understand that.
You know what I'm saying? We can disagree. And Bobby, my beloved Bobby. I friended her. I was like, man, if I friend her and you see some of my views on some of my things, I was like, man, I don't want to destroy that because I really wanted a tank top. But anyway, and I friended you, and you know, just be lenient. I have a lot of views on a lot of shit. Okay, everything from pussy to politics. I think about a lot of stuff and I talk about a lot of stuff. And just be my friend and tank talk me often.
I've watched your show. I know you talk about a lot
I
of stuff.
do.
I like it.
Thank you, ma'am. Just like I said, just tank talk me often. And that's it. You know, I'm me. And Bobby, I'd love to have you on the podcast. I would. I'd love to have you on the podcast because my podcast is about how people treat people, think about people, and do stuff. You don't have to be famous. Just have a good conversation.
Cool.
And that's it.
I need a beer, but before I get that, I want to say this. Bobby, me and Phil basically started our channels almost the same time. Let's say within a year of one another.
Yep.
Okay. Phil is fixing to go on Broadway. And I'm fixing to go on fucking what do you call that? The Wino Corner fucking, you know.
Wait, I'm going to Broadway, you going to Skid Row?
Yeah,
Stop
Skid
it.
Row. Okay.
Stop it.
Phil's got 90 million subscribers. I can't even get 6. Okay. I after 8 fucking years, I can't get 6,000 subscribers. Phil's got fucking 50,000. Okay. And we basically started this at the same time.
True.
Okay. And that's what I think. It's not just with Phil, it's with other people I know with YouTube. I know, like Troy from T. Roy Cooks, you know, a Booger. I've known these people for years, and like, I'll grant you with Troy and Booger, I've met these people several times, and we've had good times. They've all, all their channels have got 30,000, 50,000 or more subscribers.
Mm.
I still can't get 6,000. Why is that?
Could be a combination of things, I would think.
I would think
Yeah, no,
the
but
same.
you know why that is to
I
me?
think technology is working against you, buddy.
No, to me is fuck you. I don't care about you, America. I care about me and my people.
I'll tell you, Keith.
And my people is Phil, Troy, Booger. They've all they got fucking trillions of fucking subscribers, and I don't have any.
But no, see, you
And that
have.
doesn't matter to me. That doesn't matter to me because
Yes,
I
sir.
know these people, and that's what matters to me.
And You have the same problem that I have. We've done the same thing. We put out a video when we think it's important. We don't do a schedule. We don't put out one every week or every 2 weeks or every month. We don't do that. I put out a video when I think it's something that is interesting. And a lot of that for me is because I was working in the Middle East. I've decided to not do that anymore. So effectively, I'm unemployed. Now, that doesn't hurt me because I'm retired. But I haven't pushed the channel, push. I know people that I helped start that have hundreds of thousands of subscribers. I know people that I've helped push that's got super channels, and that wasn't important to me at the time because I was making crazy money in other places. My focus has changed. That has changed. There's things I'm doing differently now. And Keith, if you wanted to, dude, if you were to push, you're not pushing as hard as you used to. And don't tell me I ain't bullshit. Don't tell me I'm lying. You're not pushing cooking videos like you used to. You used to crank them out more. Am I lying?
Did.
Yes.
I did.
Stop. You did. And so did I. And we both stopped. And a lot of people passed us.
YouTube changed too many rules on me, and I didn't like the rules.
But that has nothing to do with our production of video.
If you can't tell me when I do a video and I taste something, and I'm like, oh, this is fucking wrong. And then YouTube's going to take the video down because I cussed in it. I can't do that.
Then if you want to make money in GoobTube,
no, I
don't cuss at it. That's all I'm saying. The rules change.
That is my whole point. That is my whole point.
Yes, sir.
I'm not here like a lot of people are. I'm not here to get rich. I'm here to meet people like you and Booger and Troy.
Yes, sir.
Fuck you. You don't like that? I don't give a fuck.
Right.
I can't say that on a video anymore.
You just did. We're on a video on YouTube.
I can't do that on a video anymore. You know? Right. I don't like your fucking ass. You're from Carolina. I can't do that anymore. You know?
Right.
I used to.
Well, wait. That. You can, but you can't do it to be a growing channel.
Right. I don't want to be. You know. That was never my intention. I wasn't here to get rich.
And what's funny is
I was here.
I wasn't either.
People and I have met so many people, and I can go. I can go. There's Tess, Booger, you, Troy. Fuck. I don't know how many. These people we all basically started together.
Yeah.
And they've got 30,000 to 100,000 subscribers or more.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't even get 6,000 subscribers.
That's because
it's because my point is,
yes, sir.
I'm not here to make the fucking money.
Right. So Keith,
will you ever come to my fucking house and eat a brain sandwich with me?
And I will.
Fucking Booger did. Joe did.
Well, let me say this. Keith, let me say this.
But no, that's my whole point. I'm here to make friends.
I totally understand that, but hear me out, please. The only reason I haven't had a brain sandwich with Keith Betag is because I've been out of the country for years. I'm here now. Well, hold on. Slow down. Hear me out. And this isn't an argument, but hear me out. Keith Betag has never been in YouTube to make money. You have been in YouTube for yourself, and if we take you how we take you.
For myself.
Exactly.
Right.
But if Keith Bettag either ever wanted to blow up, you have to do what you don't want to do, which is follow these fucking rules. No, and you don't want to do that.
I don't like rules, Phil.
And we're here. Now, what I appreciate you, and this is why, after all these years, no matter how big dude, if I get 1 million subscribers, 2, 3, whatever, I'm going to talk to Keith Bettag because you're my friend. Yeah. It has nothing to do with success. Yeah. I'm going to be begging for Bobby's tank tops if I'm a fucking millionaire, because I don't change.
Speaking of Bobby tank tops, we still haven't any super chance to get her to drop a
I'm just saying, listen, my love is where my love is. My attention is where my attention is. But after all these years, from 0 subscribers to almost 50,000 subscribers, I always come back to talking to my friends.
Yes, that's what and that to me, that to me was always the difference. I knew a year into this, I wasn't going to make $1 million. Okay.
Okay.
And so I'm just going to keep it real and keep it for my people.
Okay.
And if you want to stay with me, you can. And so I've got people to this day that have been with me from day one. And it is what it is, but I'm happy with that.
Yes, sir.
I'm not here to make a living. If I can make $1 or $2, I'm happy with that. But I'm not here to get 30, 50, 70,000 subscribers.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
And that's what I say. I know, like all these people I know, they've got fucking 100,000 subscribers. But when we all first started, none of us had anything. We were all basically at the beginning.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I stayed at the fucking bottom, and you rose to the top, and you made all this money.
I'm not at the top. I'm not even close to the top.
No, I'm saying, but you rose to the top, and you made all this money. Who's the happiest?
I'm not.
Me, or because you're up here.
Listen, man, slow down. I have not made a bunch of money. My channel has grown. My channel.
I'm not saying you, Phil.
I know.
I'm just saying in general.
My channel is where it is because of my decisions. I can tell you, a friend of mine been here in my house. You can look at the video. AB Smoking and Grilling with A just broke 1 million subscribers and has opened a restaurant in California where he is.
Right, I know.
And AB, and I'm happy for him. That's but awesome. AB hustled video after video after video after video. He did that. I haven't had that commitment because I've been overseas. My incomes come from somewhere else. This was a hobby for a while. So now, and I keep talking about it, I'm here in America. I've been home for a year. I haven't worked for a year. Now, once again, I'm retired military, 23 years, Airborne Ranger Infantry. I ain't really hurting because, come on, man, they sent me to war for 4 years. For 4 times, and I'm okay. Thank God I ain't crazy, but I didn't push YouTube. I did YouTube. I didn't push YouTube. So now I decided I want to be home now. I don't know. Maybe I'll push YouTube more.
That's what I'm saying. You're talking about making money like AB did.
I'm talking about changing an income. Yes, sir. I am.
Hey, you're talking about making money now because you're home.
Right.
I'm not talking about that.
I got you.
I'm talking about just fuck you, man. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna do my thing. If you don't wash me, wash me. If you don't, I don't care.
Right.
And so that's just the way I am.
And I got that. But
that's not the way anybody else. I have a different mindset.
No, you don't. You have a same mindset. You have a same mindset. Your mindset is what you want to do.
What the fuck is Hobo doing now?
No, Hobo's muted. Lep's muted. That's either Jules, me, or you. And it ain't me.
Bobby got up. She's muted. Everybody's muted.
Jules, what you doing, Jules?
It's a squirrel.
She said squirrel.
The squirrel didn't do it. The squirrel ain't involved.
Jules fucking up that checks mix. That's funny.
I'm not sorry.
That's fun. Not sorry. Wait. What's that? That's what commercial is that? Reese's Pieces. Not sorry. That's awesome.
It's off a movie too. My husband knows what it is. I can't think of what it is though. I'm not sorry.
Not sorry. Well, I'm looking at that heart. Not sorry.
Okay. I gotta go to the little girl's room. Phil, can you read Everett Barbecue's comment?
I can read every comment if I can. Let's see here. Every day. How far do I go? What?
It was at 12:23 my time.
I think as what content have you provided as service content opposed to self content?
Yeah,
that's the real question. If you're not having success, okay. Let's break that down.
Do you know what that means?
What content have you provided as service content? Great question. Opposed to self content. All right. For me specifically to answer that question, anything cooking related, because now I have my Daddy Cooks channel. Anything on Daddy Cooks is service content. If I'm cooking something, I'm cooking it the way I cook it. I will lay out the ingredients. I will show the process, and I'll show the end result. Now, I do not show amounts, a teaspoon of this and a tablespoon of that. No, I don't do that. Because how you like the way shit seasoned and the way I like the way shit seasoned might not be the same. So I will show how I cook something as an example, and you can mix and match how you want. So the question is, once again, what content have you provided as service content opposed to self content? So I think I answered that. I show a lot.
Even after your answer,
yes,
I
sir.
still don't understand the question. I'm going to go to the little girl's room and get a beer because I'm fucking confused on this.
Well, grab that beer and I'll try to tackle it.
Oh,
I love you and
break it down to where I can understand it. I don't understand that question.
The question is, what video have you done that's worth a shit as opposed to what videos you haven't done worth a shit? That's the question.
None of them.
And
none of them.
And Everett, tell me if I broke that down wrong or not. And Everett's been posting a lot of questions, and it's great, and I appreciate you so much. Any video that I post, other than a live, now I'm participating in the live. But any question, and I've I've broken the voice down into the baritone because I hope it's sexy. Anyway.
Always.
Thank you so much, Bobby. Appreciate it. Love you. Tank top. Wink, wink. Anyway. Any videos that I do, I hope they are valuable because of I don't give recipes. I show process. How I did it. Now, do I expect you to do it the way I did it? No. It show how I did it as an example of how you can do something close to it to make you enjoy a different meal. If that makes sense. There are some videos that I've posted of a recipe that I've never done before in my life. But I will spend a day, a week, 2 or 3 weeks watching videos, reading books or recipes, and learning how to cook a process like sous vide or some shit I've never done before. But before I shoot a video on YouTube, because I do not want to look like an amateur, I'm going to do a little bit of research, or more specifically, let's say we want to cook scrambled eggs, something simple. Everybody does scrambled eggs different. Some people add additives, salt and pepper. You might add a little bit of, marjoram. You might add some dill. You might add some sour cream. You might add some, some heavy cream. You might not add shit. I don't know. But if you want to do a video on how to do scrambled eggs, you might want to learn how people do scrambled eggs. And then take bits and pieces from what you like and then come up with your own process and then shoot your video on how to do scrambled eggs. That's about the only way I can explain it. And now from scrambled eggs to a pork loin to ribs to, ossobuco or any other recipe, you look at how people do it, you figure out what you like about it, then you do your own. Don't bite off of anybody else's video, but take what you like. Some people might like mayonnaise. Some people might like, Miracle Whip. You come up with your process off of your research, and then you make your own video or recipe. Shit, I hope that came out all right.
Yeah, it did. I mean, you should be making what you want to make the way you want to make it, and people can take from it what they want.
Exactly. And I'm looking at those shoulders. I am. Indeed. I am. Is that bad? I hope I'm not embarrassing. I hope that's not being bad. But hey, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say.
I know you're a happily married man. You're just having some fun.
But I'm loving that ink. I am. I'm gonna ask for it. I will. Anyway, I hope I answered that question to Everett. Okay, hold on. What content have you provided? Okay, that's that question I answered. Someone has snacks. Corby Q. I have questions for all of you. What's your favorite video that you have done? Okay, wait. I don't want to go first. Bobby, what's your favorite video? Have you done a lot of videos? What's your favorite video you've done?
I have made one video, and it is not on my channel, and it was of me learning. Well, not learning. I used to rollerblade a lot.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Hadn't done it in years, and I bought these things called land rollers.
Right.
I think that's what they were called. They have 2 wheels instead of like the inline rollerblade.
Right.
I bought them and thought, okay, I'm gonna give this a go. So the only video I have, well, no, it's not the only video. I think I have one other one. Well, that one is me rollerblading around, and
right.
I was so shocked when I got an email from YouTube saying your video's been watched 100 times, and I went, oh my god, what video? Because the only video at that time I remembered posting was my ex-husband going down a hill in my kid's wagon with a beer in his hand.
Right.
The only other video I ever remembered posting. So I was like, who the hell watched that 100 times? Neither one of them is anything worth watching, but that was pretty funny.
I'm going to watch. Is it still up now?
I don't even have that channel anymore. It was an old.
Oh shit! I want to watch you rollerblade. It is gone. You post it. Post it.
I don't think it. I think it's on my old, from my old name because I had changed my name. So.
I got you. I got another question. Someone says, "LOL." Phil, you're spot on as usual. Just wanted to know what you guys had success with on your videos and what hasn't worked on videos since you guys have been doing this for a long time. Well, my biggest successes have been doing things that, okay, let me back up. My biggest video is how to build a UDS, a ugly drum smoker. The reason I made that video is because I did some pork butts on my barbecue grill and they came out great, but it took me like all night to smoke them. And I'm up all night adding more fuel. So now I get a comment from somebody named Jeff S. And I don't, to this day, and this is like, I don't know, 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, I still don't know who Jeff S is. And Jeff S says, "Man, your pork butts came out great, but you should have used a UDS." And I was like, okay, thanks. And then after that, I was like, what the hell is a UDS? What the fuck is a UDS? Which is an ugly drum smoker, an upright drum smoker. So I do a little bit of research. And I'm trying to find out what this thing is, and I could get nothing. You know, a couple people were like, "Hey, send me $10, $25. I'll send you my blueprint on a UDS." I'm like, hell out of here. I'm not doing that. So anyway, did some more research, blah, blah, blah. Learned what a UDS was, an upright drum smoker, an ugly drum smoker. And I built one. And I filmed myself. It's a 30-plus minute video. I've filmed myself building it. I pulled it out of my ass. I'm not a fabricator, but I wanted this smoker, and I built one based on what I could learn off the internet, which was very little to nothing. So I shoot this video, and it's huge. Unbeknownst to myself, there was a lot of people that wanted to build an ugly drum smoker, a UDS. And I think I have, if I don't have 250,000, I got like 500,000 views on that video. And I made it 7 years ago. I still get questions on that video that I built 7 years ago. And that's how my channel blew up. After I built the thing, then I started cooking on it and more videos on it. And that's how Daddy Cooks went from not doing shit to 40,000, more and more videos came. And that's me doing this as a hobby because my real job was in the Middle East. All right.
Yeah, I will say, Phil, in your defense, that was a fucked up video.
Yeah.
But it was a damn good video.
Yeah. Because
and for a number of reasons. I mean, it didn't show everybody how to do everything right, but it showed everybody how to do everything the way it should be done.
Yeah. It was
so you could make this or do that. You could do your own variations of it. But I remember that video, and yeah, Phil, you had nothing on your channel then.
Nothing.
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah.
Because
I remember that, dude.
Yeah, I had no idea that. Listen, I got friends of mine in the UK. Listen to me now. I got friends of mine in the United Kingdom that have businesses building those drums. that hit me all the time. Hey, man, I want to thank you. I'm providing for my family building these things. And I started from, and they've refined it. But I found this on your channel, and I'm so proud. I couldn't, I can't copyright the shit because I didn't invent ugly drum smokers. But I did a video on how I did it, and I get comments all the time, over the world, from all over the world on that one video.
Did you not go? Did you not go back and repaint that one yellow or something?
No, I painted it. I wanted to paint it black and gold Batman, and my wife's like, "That's childish. That's childish." But being a United States Army Airborne Ranger infantry guy, which is black and gold, same thing, black and yellow. So that's why I went with the Army Ranger motif on it. But
there was yellow in it, right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
yeah.
indeed.
Okay. Oh, yeah. No, I remember when you did that. And I'm like, you were probably what 18 months into your channel when you did that.
Yeah, about that. Yeah. I mean,
fuck you, man. I've been still been around a long time, man.
Yeah, man.
I can't remember everything because I'm old and senile. But
you are not senile. Look, you're not senile. You're just smoother.
I do remember that video, and I'm like, man, because I'm not a builder. I could never build nothing like this. You give me all the instructions you want, and I'm not.
And dude, I'm not either. I'm not a fabricator. I did the best I could with what I had. I didn't weld shit.
You did good, man. You did good.
I can't weld. I didn't weld shit. Everything was all mechanical parts from Lowe's. I bought shit from Lowe's, and it came. And the only reason I'm not cooking on it right now is because it's ugly. It's been rusted out a little bit, and I'm gonna rebuild the damn thing. I just haven't done it because it's cold. I'll probably do that this summer, and I'm gonna put Bobby's tattoos on it. I'm lying. I just wanted to say Bobby's tattoos. Anyway, there'll be a big old titty heart. I'm sorry, Jules. Anyway, I'm just going to rebuild the thing, and it'll be wonderful, and I'll cook on it, and you guys are all my friends, and we're gonna promote each other. That's it.
All right, I've been drinking since fucking 14, 15 hours ago. I gotta get out of here.
All right, and I love you, man.
Thanks for everybody stopping in tonight. Thanks for the super chats. Phil, I'm sorry we couldn't get another $72, so you can see Bobby's stats more than you could. There was something else I wanted to say.
Just a good time.
Oh no!
My meds are kicking in. I'm getting sleepy.
Phil, I want to say.
Look,
Phil,
I'm just gonna say this. Being the greedy ass that I am, I'm claiming Jules as my mistress and Bobby's my girlfriend. That's it. So I'm claiming every woman in here as my own, and I love y'all.
Phil,
Jules is like, really?
Daddy.
I'm taking you. Anyway,
Phil, hit me up on your subject, your topic.
I will. I'll shoot you when we do the podcast. I will send you an outline, timeline, and questions, and we'll do that.
And I want some politics involved here.
All right.
I want some sex, drugs, and rock and roll involved in it.
Oh, we'll do it, man.
And mostly, I want me and you, Phil.
Yes, sir. There's no rules. There's no rules on my podcast. We can talk about anything. I love you guys. Jules, thank you so much and for putting up with me. Bobby, you're mine. I love you. And Keith, y'all take care. And I will see you
when everybody.
I see you. All right, guys. Bye-bye.
Have a good one, Phil.
All right, brother. Bye.
I'm going to get out of here, y'all. And
Okay.
My God. Jules, you have a good night. We lost Bobby, and we lost a butt plug at work, and I'm gonna get out of here. Y'all have a good one, and we'll see you next time. Hell, who knows? Maybe back tomorrow. Who knows? Y'all have a good one.
Night, Lab. Night, Hobo.
Good night, Jules.